Hello, good afternoon. This is, well, it's actually still morning, isn't it? It's Sunday. This is the big one. It is Arsenal women against West Ham, the final game of the season. The league title will be decided this afternoon over the next couple of hours or so. Of course, while Arsenal are here at West Ham, Chelsea are playing Manchester United. Of course, Arsenal need to better Manchester United's result to win the league. So it's going to be a tense afternoon. I'm sure it's going to be a great afternoon as well. So join me for full coverage of this match coming up the other side of this. So this is the big one, isn't it? I say the last week of the season for the WSL. It's been a great season, let's be honest. There's been a lot of tension, a lot of great football, and it's all come down to this 90 minutes. I say we are here at West Ham away today, and of course Chelsea are playing at home to Manchester United. We need to better their results. If Chelsea win, there's nothing we can do. They win the title, but if they slip up and we can get a result here today at West Ham, then we will pinch the title from them, stop them winning it 3 seasons in a row. This is your team news for today then. For West Ham, it's Mackenzie Arnold in goal. They've got a back three. It's going to be Hawa Sissoko, Grace Fisk and Gilly Flaherty, of course, former Arsenal player. They've got 5 across midfield. It's going to be Zanetta Wynn, Dagny Brinjars-Dottir. They've got Tamika Yallop, Katie Longhurst and Yuri Hasegawa. And up front, it's going to be Claudia Walker and Adriana Leon. So for Arsenal, then, it is one change from the side that beat Tottenham in midweek. So it's Insberger in goal as usual. Back four, Noel Moritz, Leah Williamson, Lotta Woober-Moy and Steph Catley. The 3 in midfield, Leah Walty, Kim Little and Viv Miedemar. And then it's going to be Beth Mead and Katie McCabe, either side of Caitlin Ford, who, of course, scored those 2 great goals, didn't she, on Wednesday. So that's the Arsenal lineup. On the bench then for Arsenal, Lydia Williams, Hermione Cole, the 2 goalkeepers. Then you've got Jen Beattie, Simone Boy, Laura Wainroffer, Frida Marnham, Mana Iwabocci, Nikita Paris and Stina Black-Stenius. And the subs for West Ham, it's Emily Moore, the goalkeeper, Abby Lee Stringer, Katrina Savitskova, Mel Phillips, Louis Joel, Brooke Cairns, Grace Gerard and Hala Hussein, of course, the Arsenal youngster. So that is the team. Of course, no Lisa Williams for West Ham today. Of course, she's on loan at Arsenal, so she isn't allowed to play in this game. So they're the lineups for today. This is going to be a very, very tense afternoon, I'm sure, but it's going to be good as well. I'm sure it'll be an enjoyable game. What I'm going to try and do is we're going to try and get Matt on the show a couple of times throughout the afternoon, because we know how good this is going to be. So I want to try and get some atmosphere from the ground. He is there now. He's travelled down this morning. Brilliant from him. He's going to be doing a vlog for us, of course, today, and we'll try and get to speak to him as well. Of course, this could be the last Arsenal game, couldn't it, for some of these players? Of course, the main one being Viviana Miedemar, of course, who, speculation that she's going to be joining Barcelona at the end of the season. Nothing's confirmed yet. There are rumours that that's going to be happening. It'd be a shame, wouldn't it, if that did happen? But anyway, we shall see about that. Possibly the end result today may make a difference in that. If we won the title, that might convince her to stay. But I personally believe she probably will be leaving, unfortunately. So I think this could be the last game that we see Viviana Miedemar in an Arsenal shirt, which would be a shame, wouldn't it? Because she's such a great player and she's been such a great servant, as she, of course, for the club over many years. So, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, let's just enjoy this game. And as we said on the show on Friday, it's about celebrating the season, isn't it? That's what it's all about for me. It's about enjoying what great progress that we've made this season. And I say, to be in the title race going into this last game of the season just goes to show, doesn't it, exactly what a great season it's been under Jonas. And of course, he was rewarded this week, wasn't he, with a new contract extension till 2024, which is good news, isn't it? It means he can really push on from this season and build going forward, and hopefully whatever happens today, come back next year and be stronger than ever. That's what we're looking for, aren't we? We want to see this progress that we've made this season and take it on. And who knows? Maybe we may be celebrating a title, of course, later on this afternoon. We'll have to see. But we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff as things stand here. Big games all over the WSL today, but of course the main focus is on Arsenal and Chelsea, are called going for that title. Chelsea are just warming up at Kings Meadow at the moment. I can just put it on screen for you briefly. There you go. There's Chelsea players warming up there at Kings Meadow ahead of their game. Our players, of course, will be out warming up as well. Very, very short. Well, they've already been warming up at Dagenham, of course, where West Ham women play their home matches this season. It's a sellout. Well, I say it's a sellout. It's a sellout in terms of how many tickets they were selling. Obviously, there's the ground's not going to be full because it never is it? But it is a sellout in terms of the crowd that's allowed in. There's a lot of Arsenal fans there, of course, as you would expect, for this game, looking to hopefully see a little bit of history today and Arsenal winning the title on the last day. It is all set up, isn't it, for a really good afternoon of women's football in the WSL. I say it's been a good season, hasn't it, overall? Let's be honest. It's been a really, really good season. I think everybody has enjoyed it. And it's just a matter now, isn't it, of seeing how it finishes, what's going to happen. Of course, Manchester United, who play Chelsea today, they've still got a chance, haven't they, of getting that final Champions League spot. They keep missing out every year, don't they? They do need to beat Chelsea and hope that Manchester City do not beat Reading. They're playing Reading away as well. So there's a bit of other activity going on in the WSL today. It isn't just about these two games. There is that other issue as well. The relegation's already been decided. Of course, Birmingham are finally down. A few seasons of struggle for them, but they are now down and out of the WSL. They'll be in the Championship next season, of course, replaced by Liverpool, who won the Championship. But quite a canter, if we're totally honest. So, yeah, most things have been decided. It's just those couple of issues at the top. Of course, the main one being who is going to be lifting that title today. That is the question, isn't it? I say all we can do is win our game here today at West Ham. That's all we can. And if that's enough, if Chelsea drop points, fantastic. We'll celebrate the league, I'm sure. But if not, we can only do our job and get our performance. That's all we've got to worry about, haven't we? And I'm sure that we will. We're on a great run, aren't we? We won our last 7 WSL games, 6 clean sheets as well. Just conceded 2 goals. They were those 2 late goals against Birmingham. Which really we shouldn't have conceded, should we? But we finished the season well. We started the season well, of course, with 6 wins, didn't we? And we're finishing the season strongly as well. Just that little patch in the middle that could prove costly, but maybe it won't be. You know, when we had those games, didn't we? Away at Birmingham where we lost, Manchester City where we drew, Manchester United at home where we drew, and of course that 0-0 draw at Chelsea, which I suppose isn't a bad result, is it? Jonas is currently giving his pre-match thoughts there on the game today in the sunshine at Dagenham. Let's hope he's got the team fired up for it. Well, I'm sure they'll be fired up for this game. It's pretty obvious, isn't it, when the league title's possibly at stake. But, you know, he's gone back to this. This is basically the starting 11 that started last week against Aston Villa, won 7-0. The only change to that team is Zinsberger's back in goal. So Stina Blackstenius, who came off the bench last week and scored that great goal against Villa, is back on the bench again. She didn't have a great game against Tottenham, although I felt that was more to do with the service that she's getting. She's not getting the right service. She's making some great runs, but she's just not getting the ball played to at the right times sometimes. So that's an issue. But ultimately, we've got some quality off the bench, haven't we? Nikita Paris, Manu Abochi can come on, you know, 3 players there who can score goals for us. And I think that's so important, isn't it? When you're you know, in these sort of games, if we need a goal, we've got players who can come on, and we've seen, haven't we, plenty of times before that. You know, the substitutes sometimes are really, really important, aren't they? Anyway, so you know, let's see what happens, and let's hope that you know, we can win our game. I mean, that's all that we can really do, isn't it? We can't worry too much about what's happening at Chelsea. Yes, of course, we'll keep you updated with what is going on at Chelsea as well. But ultimately, we can just win our game, and that's all we're going to focus on here today. Is hopefully cheering Arsenal on to what will be a great victory. I say an 8th WSL victory in a row at the end of the season, which is a fantastic run. I saw a few stats today in terms of accurate passes and shots at goal and everything else. We've been better than Chelsea, but they've managed to grind out results, haven't they? And that's maybe been the key, certainly in recent weeks. They had them 2 games against Tottenham where they could easily have dropped points, but they ground out a result. Last week away at Birmingham, they ground out that result, didn't they? They do seem to find ways of winning even when they're maybe not at their best, whereas we've been absolutely flying through games at the moment, haven't we? We've been scoring lots and lots of goals, 5-0 against Leicester, 3-0 against Everton, 7-0 against Aston Villa, 3-0 against Tottenham. I mean, sweeping teams aside on a regular basis. So yeah, we need to see do that again today, and hopefully, I'll say if we do, hopefully it's going to be enough to win us the league. But I say it's slightly out of our hands, isn't it? We know that it is. It's Chelsea's to lose in many ways, isn't it? They need to slip up today. But the important thing is that we've got to take advantage if that does happen. That's the main thing, isn't it? We have to take advantage of that if we are going to win that league. So we need to win this game. That's the most important thing. As you can see, the teams are now coming out at Dagenham. Arsenal in the yellow kit, of course, today, led out by captain Kim Little. West Ham in their normal home colours. A lot of Arsenal fans. In fact, it's mainly Arsenal fans in the stadium today, unsurprisingly, with so much resting on the game. So let's just hope that we can get the result that we need so desperately today. Those 3 points, which will take us to, whether it will be enough to win the title, we'll have to wait and see. But we can only do what we can do, win our game, and let's hope for the best. Of course, I say there could be 1 or 2 of these players making their last appearance for Arsenal today, which would really be a shame, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. But anyway, we'll see what happens. The teams are just lining up here, as you can see, as we prepare here for the kickoff. It's about 2 or 3 minutes away here today at Dagenham, my old stomping ground. Actually, I used to be my local ground. Actually, they just got the team line up there for West Ham, which went for anyway. So it's Arnold in goal, back 3, Sissoko, Flaherty and Fisk. 5 across midfield, Wynn, Hasegawa, Breja, Dotia, Yallop and Longhurst, and then Walker and Leon up front for West Ham. And then you've got the Arsenal team there as well, which is Zinsberger in goal, Moritz, Williamson, Woubenmoy, Catley, Little and Walty just behind Miedemeier, and then it's McCabe, Mead behind, or either side, of Caitlin Ford. Up front, 10 goals this season for the Australian Caitlin Ford as well. Been a good season for her. And so we've got a lot of strength on the bench as well, haven't we, today? We've got Jem Beattie, Simone Boy, Laura Wainwright, Frida Marnham, Mana Iwabochi, Nikita Paris and Stina Black-Stenius, plus 2 goalkeepers, Lydia Williams and Hermione Cole as well. So that is our lineup for this big game today. Let's just win our game. Let's just win and let's hope for the best. Terry's in the chat there. He says, good afternoon, Richard. Come on, you women gunners, let's do this. Indeed, yeah, let's just win our game. That's all we can really do, isn't it? They're just doing the getting the formalities out of the way. Of course, Gilly Flaherty, a former Arsenal player, I'm sure she won't want to deny us the title, will she? Let's be honest. Or deny us the opportunity to win the title, which we have to win this game, of course, to enable us to do that. So we'll see how that plays out later on today. But we will be keeping an eye on the Chelsea game. We're not going to focus too much on that. We can't do anything about it at the end of the day, can we? All we can do is worry about our game, get the 3 points here today for Arsenal, and then hopefully that will put us in good stead, won't it? We can just hope and pray that Man United can do us a favour. The referee is Emily Heaslip today. Let's hope there's no controversy from the referee. I thought the referee in the North London derby the other night was horrendous, let's be honest. But this is a different game, a different referee, and let's hope we don't have to worry too much about any of those decisions today. And we just have a good game of football. That's the main thing. That's what we want to see. And we want to obviously see Arsenal coming out on top. So we are just about to kick off, as you can see there. Arsenal in the all yellow kit, attacking the goal to our right in this first half. West Ham are saying their claret shirts, blue sleeves, white shorts, and claret socks as well. They're going to be kicking off, I say, attacking the goal to our left, which is the end where all the Arsenal fans are congregated behind that goal. So we're off and underway here at Dagenham. It is this big, massive game here at the top of the WSL. Can Arsenal win the league? Leah Walty now in possession for Arsenal over on that far side. Arsenal's left. She's fouled there straight away, and it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal. It was Leon there with the foul. Adriana Leon, the Canadian, committed that foul there on Leah Walty. Ball's now back with Zinsberger, and now it's with Leah Williamson. That long ball out to that far side. Not really well hit, actually, and West Ham can actually bring the ball forward themselves. That's another long ball over the top. It's going to run all the way through, though, to Manu Zinsberger. Nice and comfortable for her. Gets her first touch. Just rolls it out to Lotta Wubben-Moy over on that far side. Terry says there, I see Beth is on 68 chances created before today, a new WSL record. Yep. And I think 53 or 54 from open play as well, which is another record. So she's had a brilliant season. She's been absolutely robbed of the WSL Player of the Season for me. But anyway, if she played for Chelsea or Man City, I'm sure she would have won it with those exact same performances. But anyway, don't worry too much about that. We love Beth Mead, and she had a great season. When Arsenal could be in here straight away with Beth Mead. It comes in, it's going to be an early chance for Katie McCabe. Oh, good tackle in the box from Sissoko. Almost an early goal there from Arsenal, which would really have settled down the nerves. Maybe Katie was a little bit slow there getting her shot away. The ball fell kindly to her in the air, actually. But she should have maybe hit it first time. She took an extra touch. It was a good tackle, actually, from Kawa Sissoko, the French defender. And that ball there from West Ham is going to roll all the way through to Manu Zinsberger. We've played 1.5 minutes just over here at Dagenham. It is still West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. And Arsenal coming forward again, looking to get Viv in behind. But again, it's going to be Sissoko tidying up there. But that's a little bit of a loose back pass there to goalkeeper Mackenzie Arnold, the Australian. But she does manage to get it clear. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Everyone on this near side taken quickly. Leah Walty now in the middle of the pitch for Arsenal. She's had a great season as well, it has to be said. Ball's now played back to Leah Williamson, striding forward towards halfway. She's just held up briefly and goes back instead to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger. 2.5 minutes nearly on the clock here at Dagenham Redbridge. West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. Game, of course, we have to win realistically to have any chance. And hope Chelsea do slip up. Lots of Wubben-Moy over on that far side in front of the dugouts there. Surely that's a foul, is it? Referee says no. West Ham now on the counter-attack. But now the referee has now given a free kick. It was the right decision. It did look like a foul. I'm not quite sure why she took so long to decide that, the referee. But anyway, it is a free kick to Arsenal. Terry says there, I should have fit to have a right foot. Yeah, just did it first time. It suddenly broke to her kindly, didn't it? An opportunity there to have a shot. She wanted to get it onto her left foot. You can understand why, but sometimes in those situations, you've just got to hit it, haven't you? You don't get time to switch it over to your good foot, if you like. Sometimes you just got to put your right foot through it. And we've had a shot over. Anyway, it's been a good start from Arsenal. It's Viv there trying to put Katie McCabe in again over on that far side. Arsenal's left ball actually falls here to Beth Mead. Plays it on to Kim Little inside the penalty area. It's going to be a corner, is it, to Arsenal? In fact, it is the first corner of the game. It's going to be on this near side, Arsenal's right. Sissoko let that run out. Maybe she thought it was going to be a goal kick, but Kim Little was convinced it was a corner. She was already appealing for it before the ball went out. And Arsenal have got their first corner. It's over on this this near side, which is Beth Mead's going to come across to take Arsenal's right. An early goal would really settle everybody down, wouldn't it? In fact, it's going to be Steph Catley to take this corner from the right-hand side, whipping it in with her left foot. Of course, signed that new contract this week. The Australian left-back. She's had a good season for Arsenal. Certainly, she's grown into this season. She plays it short, actually, to Beth Mead. Can Beth Mead get across? She plays it back to Catley. Maybe we didn't make the most of that corner, perhaps. But anyway, we're still in possession here. Beth Mead on this near side. Whips across. It's deflected. It is going to be another corner to Arsenal again on this near side. Arsenal's right. Maybe we should put this one into the box with Steph Catley. So put it straight into the box. Maybe that's what we need to do. Is we've played just over 4 minutes here at Dagenham and Redbridge. It is still West Ham 0, Arsenal 0, as we look to try to get a win that could bring us the league title. We've got this corner now, Steph Catley over on this near side. Arsenal's right, going to curl this in with her left foot. She's going to go longer this time, put it in to the mixer. She does. It's a good corner. Goalkeeper comes over it. Mackenzie Arnold, good hands there from her. Grabs that corner and throws the ball out over on that far side. But good defending that was there by Leah Walty. Is going to be a throw to West Ham over on that far side. It is still new. It's a good corner actually there from Steph Catley, but goalkeeper did well. Mackenzie Arnold rose above all the bodies in that 6-yard box, grabbed the ball well. Good hands from her. West Ham have now taken that throw. But Arsenal pick up possession. Lotta Wubben-Moy plays it all the way back to Zinsberger, just outside the Arsenal penalty area. Pings it in to Leah Williamson. That's a poor ball actually given away. And there's a foul committed there by Narmer. She had to commit that foul. Otherwise, the West Ham player would have been clean for one goal. She's probably going to pick up a yellow card here, actually, the Swiss right back for Arsenal. She didn't really have a lot of options there. It's a terrible ball from Leah Williamson. It was short. It was never going to reach Moritz. She does get a yellow card. She can't have too many complaints about that. That's the definition of taking one for the team, isn't it? There, she had to do that there. It was Wynne actually who was got the ball. Yes, there was covering defenders. There's no way he's at a red card, but she took one for the team there. No Moritz. It was a terrible ball from Leah Williamson. It has to be said. But it is now a free kick to West Ham in a reasonably dangerous area. Actually, it's so about 35 yards from goal, just slightly to the left-hand side. So they've got an opportunity to put the Arsenal defence under pressure. The last thing that we need to do is concede the first goal in this game. It's going to be Adriana Leon, who's going to take this free kick for West Ham, puts it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, goes towards the far post. It's overhit, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Luckily, that free kick came to nothing. We played 6.5 minutes. It was overhit slightly there from Adriana Leon. It was Brian Stottier, I think it was, at the far post. We couldn't quite get any contact on that to get it back across the goal. In fact, it was Katie Longo, sorry. And it's gone behind for a goal kick to Arsenal, which we've taken quickly. Zinsberger now is in control of the ball. Plays it in to Lotta Wubben-Moy, brings it forward for Arsenal. Plays it in to midfield. Vivian Miedemar is very deep. That's a very, very long ball, but a great ball to put Beth Mead away on this near side. Arsenal's right. Can she keep it in? Don't think she can. And in fact, it has gone out for a goal kick. Lovely ball that was from Viv there, trying to open up that West Ham defence. Just ran away from Beth Mead a little bit there. She couldn't quite keep it in. She tried to put it back towards the edge of the penalty, but the ball had just run out of play. It's a goal kick to West Ham, which they have taken quickly. And they are back in possession now in their own half of the pitch. But again, Arsenal win the ball high up the pitch. That was Katie McCabe. It's gone out for a throw to West Ham. We've played 7.5 minutes of this final WSL game of the season. It is West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. Can Arsenal pinch that title from Chelsea? It is out of our hands, as we said, but all we can do is win our game. Now, Noel Moritz has got the ball for Arsenal. Well, that's not a great ball. That's looking for Beth Mead. West Ham do cut that out, but Noel Moritz wins it back again quickly for Arsenal. Good play from her this time. Kim Little now plays it to this near side to Beth Mead. Plays it up the line to Noel Moritz again. Sissoko's across there again. Another great block, actually, from the West Ham defenders. She had a really good start to this game. It has to be said, 2 or 3 good blocks that she's made defensively. But Arsenal back in possession. Leah Wolsey inside the centre circle for Arsenal. Brings the ball forward. Plays it to Katie McCabe, and she goes back to Lotta Wubben-Moy just inside the Arsenal halfway. Back in to Leah Wolsey again. Can Arsenal get the play? Again, it's a little bit loose from Arsenal. The pass in there, and West Ham trying to come forward themselves. Lotta Wubben-Moy steps in there, though, to cut that out, and now plays a better ball for Viv over on that fast. A lovely ball through into Caitlin Ford inside the penalty. Caitlin Ford, can she get a shot away? Good defending again from Sissoko, it has to be said. She has been quite magnificent for West Ham in these opening 8.5 minutes. Again, it looked like Caitlin Ford was just going to be in there. She did manage to get a shot away, but it was well blocked by the French defender. It is another corner to Arsenal, this one on the far side. So it is going to be Beth Mead to take this one in swinger towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Arsenal got a lot of players inside the penalty. Can we get this early goal, which will really settle down the nerves? We've looked a little bit nervy, it has to be said. Beth Mead then with that corner towards the near post again. Mackenzie Arnold, goalkeeper, comes and punches that only as far as Leah Wolsey. She switches it to Viv here on this near side. Viv gets past this open. Can she get a shot away from the edge of the box? Another good piece of defending by the French woman, but Viv's through again. Plays the ball out to that far side, looking for the run there of Caitlin Ford, but it's overhit. It's gone out for a goal kick. Viv's claiming that she was fouled by Sissoko on the edge of the box there. Looks as though she may well have been, actually. It was good defending initially. Viv then got past that. It did look like a foul, it has to be said. It wasn't given. Viv still had the ball, and in the end, that pass was overhit. But Sissoko has certainly been a key player for West Ham in these early stages of this game. She's made 2 or 3 great blocks already in these first 10 minutes. But Arsenal are looking a little bit nervy, understandably so, I guess. We just need something to calm us down. That was a poor goal kick, actually, from Mackenzie Arnold, only as far as Beth Mead. But Viv can't give her the ball back, and now West Ham can bring it away from their own defensive third. It's played to this near side. And has to go and now trying to bring the ball forward. Leah Walty puts a stop to that now. Viv's got a little bit of space. That's a good ball to Caitlin Ford over on the far side. She's going to hit it first time across the goal. She doesn't. It goes in at the near post, too close to Mackenzie Arnold. But suddenly the chances are being created for Arsenal. That was good play, actually, by Viv. You saw it's a good pass there from Viv, putting Caitlin Ford their first time shot in at the near post and didn't come to anything at all there, which was a shame. But Arsenal now maybe starting to settle down a little bit, but we do look a little bit nervy with our passing. Leah Walty, though, plays it out to that far side. Again, you see that's a loose pass from Leah Walty, looking for Steph Catley. It's gone out for a throw to West Ham over on that far side, just in front of that Arsenal dugout. And it's now a free kick to West Ham. Adriana Leon there was fouled by Steph Catley, and it is going to be a free kick to West Ham over on that far side. In fact, it was Katie McCabe that committed the foul. The referee hasn't produced a yellow card this time for McCabe. She's got a few this season. I think it's 8 yellow cards, 1 red card, of course, for Katie this season. But it's going to be a free kick to West Ham over on that far side, about 10 yards in from the touchline, midway inside at the Arsenal half. It's going to be Adriana Leon again with this set piece. The last one wasn't that great. She plays this one up the line instead. This could be dangerous. A cross comes in towards the near post. The header comes in. Arsenal only half clear it away. It's come to the edge of the penalty to Gilly Flaherty, but her effort there is deflected away, and now it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. An unusual free kick there, actually. Instead of putting it into the box there, it was played up the line by Leon. Clever play, actually, from West Ham. It was a good ball into the box as well, and Gilly Flaherty got a good touch there, lofted it back into the box, and it was a foul there. And it's a free kick to Arsenal just on the edge of the penalty area, which Zinsberger takes, goes long into the West Ham half, but it's West Ham head on that ball there. It was Grace Fisk who scored an own goal, of course, in the reverse fixture at Meadow Park early this season. The cross comes into the box again, but that's too close to Zinsberger. She grabs that quite comfortably. A lot of Arsenal fans behind Zinsberger's goal in the sunshine here at Victoria Road, Dagenham. It is still West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. And I say quite a nervy start this from Arsenal, as to be said. But we have had 1 or 2 little moments to get that early goal, which I'm sure will settle us down. Noel Moritz now on this near side for the title chasing Gunners. Kim Little now in midfield, plays it in to Beth Mead. Good play again from Beth Mead. It was a great run there from Caitlin Ford. Beth couldn't quite squeeze the ball through to it. Instead, she finds Viv. Now it's gone over to that far side to Steph Catley. Can she get across in? No, she's held up well, actually, by West Ham's defence. So they're defending well, actually, West Ham so far in this game. Now it is Woober Moy inside the centre circle, plays it square to Leah Williamson. That's a good ball up towards Beth Mead. It just ran away from Beth Mead. It looked like she's going to have an opportunity there to turn and run at that defence. We've got some goal news from Kings Meadow. It is, we believe it's Chelsea 0, Manchester United 1 is the news coming through. It's just reaching now. There's Arsenal fans celebrating at West Ham. It's very early days, but Man United have scored at Chelsea. Chelsea 0, Manchester United 1. As things stand, even with Arsenal drawing this game, is enough to give us a title if it stays like that. But of course, there's a long, long, long way to go in this game. But if the Arsenal players get wind of that, now is the time to really step it up. S7 official says that we have handed the title to Chelsea to our own hands. Well, Chelsea are losing. They are losing to Manchester United. It has been confirmed. Manchester United have just taken the lead. It was a free kick and it's a header into the goal. I'm not quite sure who scored it. It doesn't matter who scored it. But anyway, it's Torres Dottir, I think, scored for Manchester United. So they do lead at Chelsea, but there's a long, long way to go. Let's not get too excited as yet. Arsenal now want to get the goal themselves. It's come to Viv on the edge of the penalty. Is this going to be the moment? Viv's shot's blocked again by Sissoko. Comes out though only as far as Leah Walty. Arsenal now surely are going to try and put this advantage home with a goal themselves. Beth Mead now plays the ball back. I just thought it was going to be the moment there for Viv. It would have been absolute bedlam in this stadium, having just seen Manchester United go ahead. And Terry's in the chat there reminding us that he said 3-1 to United the other night. I'll take a 1-0 right at this moment. I've got to be honest. Can we not just finish that game now? Anyway, let's. We need to win this, though, don't we? Anyway, regardless. Ruben Moy there plays it over to that far side. Chelsea have looked nervy in their last few games anyway. And as things stand, they just put the league table on. I don't know if you can see that there. They've just got a league table on Arsenal currently top. But anyway, let's not worry about that. It's such a long, long way to go. The ball's played over to that far side to Steph Catley. Amber in the chat there says, how is it possible that such an interesting Super League does not have any stream coverage? The people outside UK have no chance to support our women's team. It's frustrating. I understand that. I'm sure that will change in the next few years, but stay with us here. We'll keep you updated with everything that's going on, all the drama. And there's been a lot of drama already, hasn't there, in these opening 15 minutes of the final day. So I'll just repeat that. Chelsea are losing 1-0 to Manchester United at Kings Meadow. So if both results stay like this, Arsenal would win the league on goal difference. And Emma says there, fingers crossed indeed. Long way to go, though, isn't it? You know what Chelsea are like. I'm sure they'll come back at some point. But we need to win this game anyway, because if Chelsea do get a draw, we would need to win this match. And suddenly now Arsenal showing a little bit more urgency. Kim Little there did just lose the ball, but won it straight back again. Good play from her. Beth Mead now. Can Arsenal get the lead here? The Arsenal fans are in good voice. I've heard that score from Chelsea, but there is such a long way to go. We don't want to think too much about that, do we? But it is great news. It is exciting news. Lots of Ruben Moy now in possession for Arsenal inside the centre circle. Leah Williamson now in possession for Arsenal. I think Arsenal just trying to settle down now. It has been a nervy start, and it hasn't been always easy for Arsenal. But we have been the better team, and we have had one or two little moments. Good defending from Hara Sissoko for West Ham on a few occasions, but also coming forward. That's a long ball over the top. That's a good ball as well. It's a lovely little flick. Beth Mead inside the penalty. Is this the moment? Shot straight at the goalkeeper. Thought that was going to be it there for Beth Mead. She scored in her last 6 WSL games. Noel Moritz now on his near side, plays it back in to Kim Little. Arsenal now really piling on the pressure. Obviously, the news has got through to the players that Chelsea are losing, and we want to get this goal. Leah Williamson now plays it to this near side to Noel Moritz, drills across it to the box, and it comes in. It's just wide. It was Beth Mead again, but the chance before was the big one. She was played. It was a lovely flick actually by Caitlin Ford. She flicked it on into the path of Beth Mead. That was a header there. It was the earlier chance that was probably the better one actually for Beth Mead. That was a decent header, but it was just always going away from the goal. Terry says there, need Viv to win Golden Boot. I think she needs 4 goals, doesn't she, to get Golden Boot, assuming Sam Kerr doesn't score. I can't see Viv scoring 4 in this game, if we're totally honest. But anyway, we're not too worried about that, are we? What we want is the big trophy at the end of it for the team, and I'm sure Viv does as well. She's never about herself, is she? So I'm sure she'd rather not get the Golden Boot and we win the title. And at this moment in time, things are certainly going well for Arsenal. We've got to throw on this near side. We still need to win this game, let's not forget. Let's not get too bogged down and too excited about the Chelsea score at the moment. There's still such a long way to go. We've played 18 and a half minutes here at Dagenham. It is West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. Beth Mead just had 2 big chances there. We've had a couple of other chances as well. Yes, we've looked nervy, but ultimately that's going to be expected, isn't it, with so much pressure on us. And we've just had more news from Chelsea. They've just equalised. Erin Cuthbert with that goal for Chelsea. But that's still a good result for us if we can score. That's a penalty, surely. Surely that's a penalty for Arsenal. The shot comes in. Sissoko it was with the foul. Surely that's a penalty for Arsenal. What's the referee given? I don't think she's given it. It looked like a penalty. Sissoko's claiming it was a dive. I think that's a penalty. Let's have a look at this here. Beth Mead, she got past her. Oh, actually, she didn't touch it, did she, to be fair? That's fair enough then. It wasn't a dive. She just jumped over the tackle. But anyway, as in the chat says there, no, Viv to Barca. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's be honest. She probably will be going to Barca. But let's hope and pray that she doesn't. But Chelsea have equalised. It is 1-1 at Kings Meadow. Erin Cuthbert with the goal. The United's lead didn't last very long, did it? But the fact they got the lead suggests that they can do it again. But anyway, a draw, of course, would be good enough for us if we can win. Oh, Lizinsberg at the end of a box, almost tackled there. Took far too long and nearly paid the ultimate price for that mistake there. But luckily, Arsenal did get away with that. The last thing we need is to go behind. Beth Mead now coming forward, plays the ball into Katie McCabe. It's just run away from her. Can Beth Mead win it back? No, Katie McCabe has her on this near side, finds Noel Moritz. Now it's into Viv. Can Arsenal get the goal? Currently, Chelsea are back on top of the table with that equaliser from Erin Cuthbert for Chelsea. But anyway, 20 minutes played, and Chelsea have got the equaliser. It was a throw from Carter. It was flicked on, fell into the box, and Erin Cuthbert played it across the goalkeeper into the far corner. Man United's lead didn't last long, did it at all? Anastasia says, isn't there any way to watch? Well, I mean, I can show little bits of it like that. I can't show any more than that, otherwise we'll get shut down. But I will keep you updated with everything that's going on, so please stay with us. I don't know whereabouts in the world you are, but it is on the BBC in England. It might be on the FA Player. There might be a few streams showing it somewhere, I'm not sure. Anyway, Wouben Moyes just committed a foul there on halfway. And it's going to be a free kick to West Ham. We played 21 minutes here at Dagenham. It is West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. Remember, at Kingsmeadow, it's Chelsea 1, Manchester United 1. As things stand, Chelsea would be champions. But if we win this game and Chelsea draw, it would be our title instead. Leah Williamson now has lost out, actually, in defence. Another poor mistake from Leah Williamson. She looked a bit nervy as well in these early stages. But this time she does get the ball clear. Arsenal are looking a little bit tense, it has to be said. So far, Zinsberger just before made a bit of a mistake there. She took far too long and almost lost the ball. It was Torres Dottir with the Brinjars Dottir with the tackle on her. But anyway, Leah Williamson was always almost just caught out just a moment ago. And West Ham now coming forward on this near side. It's going to be Wynne, who's actually looked quite lively with West Ham down this left. That's a good cross in towards the 6-yard box. No West Ham head can get on the end of it though. And Arsenal get it half clear, but not really very far. Leah Walty then wins it back for Arsenal as Leon was trying to create an opportunity. There's a good play actually from Zanetta Wynne. Decent ball in. Just couldn't find a West Ham head, thankfully. Now Arsenal do get the ball clear. Now maybe we can have a counter-attack. Now it's given away by Caitlin Ford. It's with Zanetta Wynne again on the edge of the box. Chips it in towards the 6-yard box. Leah Williamson's across and then completes the clearance. And Sissoko now for West Ham. She's certainly up for this game. The French defender, there's no doubt about that. She has been fantastic for West Ham. She just plays it back to goalkeeper Mackenzie Arnold, the Australian. Plays it back again to Sissoko. But that's a loose ball actually from her. Wynne does pick it up, but Kim Little wins it back in midfield, but not for very long. And in the end, it's taken Noel Moritz there to put it out for a throw to West Ham on this near side, just about on halfway. It is still West Ham 0, Arsenal 0 in this game here. 23 minutes played. It's been a very tense opening here. We had the joy of Man United scoring now. Viv on the edge of the West Ham penalty area. What could be her last game for Arsenal. She does well. Gets the ball across to Leah Walty. Now it's with Kim Little. Plays it to this near side. Noel Moritz, can she get across there? No, she can't. She's held up by Hasegawa. Instead, she goes back to Leah Williamson. Plays it square to Lotta Wouben inside the centre circle. A lot of Arsenal possession. But we still haven't managed to find that massive big breakthrough that we need. That will certainly settle us down. Wouben now on a run forward. She's done well. Plays it in to the edge of the penalty area to Caitlin Ford, who twists and turns well. Arsenal coming forward now. It's going to be a chance, is it? Katie McCabe. It's over the top of the crossbar. It was Beth Mead, actually, sorry, over on that far side. Beth Mead is claiming it should be a corner, but it's going to be a goal kick, I think it was. Nice play that was from Arsenal. It was Kim Little on the edge of the box. Beth Mead got clear there and a shot there. She looked like she was just caught there. We'll see the replay of this. She got clear there, Beth Mead. The challenge came in after she had played the shot, but probably not a penalty, let's be honest. Terry says hit that like button to help the Gunner Girls score. Exactly, yeah. If we can get to 20 likes, Arsenal will definitely win this game. As a minimum of 20 likes, we'll definitely win. So it's in your hands, guys, to get Arsenal to win this game. I don't know whether or not, maybe if we got 30 likes, it might inspire Man United to get a result against Chelsea, which they are currently doing. It is 1-1 there. Beth Mead now over on that far side for Arsenal. She's switched wings actually with Katie McCabe in the last 5 minutes or so. Arsenal now in possession. Kim Little, the captain, be hoping to lift that trophy a bit later on this afternoon. Woober Moy now switches the ball to this near side of two. Noel Moritz, that's a good place. You've got Katie McCabe outside of Katie McCabe now in possession. Plays the ball back to Leah Williamson. She plays it square again to Lotta Woober Moy. She's got a lot of space. Woober Moy plays it in. It's not a great ball though, actually. She didn't make the most of that. And now West Ham can launch a counter-attack. A ball over the top, looking for Walker. That's a good ball actually out to that far side to Adriana Leon, who's played pretty well so far for West Ham as well. That's a good ball up the line. Cross comes in from that near side in towards the penalty spot. Good defending from Noel Moritz there. Clears it away. It's going to be a throw to West Ham over on that far side, which Grace Fisk is going to take. Ilham there says, any links to watch the game? There might well be. I'm not too sure, but I'll try it. I'll keep you updated with everything that's going on. We can have a little bit of stuff here and there, but I can't show any more than that. Otherwise, we'll get shut down. West Ham have a chance. Oh, good defending actually there from Leah Williamson. Came across well. Daco says there, Man United 1, Chelsea 0. Hope Man United can hold on. It's 1-1 now with Daco. Chelsea have equalised. It was 1-0 to Man United, but they've equalised now. Darko says goal of United. Have they ever got another one? Have they? Surely not. I haven't had any notifications there actually. I've got some notifications on for the Chelsea game so far. I haven't heard that they've scored again. It was 1-0 up. It is 1-1 last we heard. Arsenal now though not really playing our most free-flowing football in this game. The tension is clearly getting to us, but we will see. Now we're coming forward again. That's ball played into the box from Viv looking for Munian says Chelsea 1, Manchester United 2. Is that right? Emma says it is 1-2 at 26 minutes. Is it really? Okay. I haven't had any updates yet. Let me just obviously, if that's true, I'll wait till we've had confirmation of that. I'm just getting a few notifications coming in now. But no, still nothing yet to be confirmed. But we obviously, if that's the case, I'll let you know. Terry says there, even Jonas looks on edge today, very unlike him. Yeah, we do look very, very nervy, don't we? Munian says there, come on, you women gunners. United have scored a second goal. Someone else has said. Well, I haven't had confirmation that if that's true, then that'll be great. But we still need to win this game, don't we? We haven't really hit our top form yet, have we? We are in possession now with Lotta Wubenwave on that far side. I haven't had confirmation of a second United goal as yet, but a lot of people are saying it is. There doesn't seem to be a lot of cheering going on. Oh, it is. It is. You're right. Man United have scored a second goal. They lead for the second time today. They're certainly doing us as much favours as they can. It was a ball. It was a great goal actually on the far. I'm not sure who scored that for Manchester United on the far post. It's Ella Toon, I think. I think Ella Toon has scored. Terry says 2-1 United definitely. Yeah, it just is. I've just seen the goal. Ella Toon, I think it was, with that goal. So, well, I mean, we still need to win this game. Let's not get too excited. Chelsea scored straight after United scored before, didn't they? But we certainly can't ask for any more from Manchester United, can we? Munian says, remember I told you today I'm only supporting Man U today. Yeah, we're all supporting Man U today, aren't we? But we're also supporting Arsenal, and we need to win this game, regardless of anything else that happens anywhere else. Yes, if Man United lose and we draw, it's enough, but we don't want that, do we? We want to win this game. Anyway, Manu Zinsberg is currently getting some treatment on a foot injury, which looks like it was probably from that tackle a little bit earlier on when she lost the ball. There doesn't seem to be too much cheering from the Arsenal fans. Have they not heard yet that Man United have scored again? But anyway, Jonas is speaking to the players. We've got this break in play. I'll just bring you a little bit of that if we can. Here you go. Jonas is just chatting to the players there in the sunshine. I think he knows that we're not playing as well as we can play at this moment in time. But it is a tense day, isn't it? We've played 29 minutes. Zinsberger is now getting some treatment. She's having to take her boot off actually to get some treatment on her foot. I'll just bring a little bit of that actually, which is on the floor there, getting some treatment. So it would have been from that tackle just before. She took too long to get rid of the ball, Zinsberger. It's kind of her own fault actually. But she has suffered an injury on the back of that. But she looks as though she's going to be okay, which is the main thing. And let's hope she is okay to continue. She's putting her boot back on. right foot. So let's hope that means that she's going to be okay and she'll be able to continue, and we can look at trying to get this goal that we need. So we've played now 30 minutes. Obviously, there will be some injury time at the end of this first half, and we'll see what the situation is at that point. But at the moment, it is West Ham 0, Arsenal 0, and at Kingsmeadow it's Chelsea 1, Manchester United 2. Wow, what a dramatic last day it's been so far. And I'm sure there's going to be more drama to come as well in the next couple of hours or so. Anyway, the ball is going to be returned to play. It's a goal kick to West Ham over on that far side, which goalkeeper Mackenzie Arnold is going to take. Russ in the chat there, he says, "Wish you well, mate. Yeah, I'm kind of stressed at the minute, but yeah, I'm well. And I could do with Arsenal scoring to just settle things down. But Chelsea are losing. That is the good news so far from today, even though Arsenal are yet to really play particularly well. But it is still 0-0. Let's hope that we can get the goal before half time to get in front, and that will really settle everybody down on it for the second half. He's going to be a throw over on that far side, which looks like Katie McCabe's going to take. No, she's not. She's going to leave it for Steph Catley. Leah Walter is just tying her boots. She's got quite a bruise on her thigh, actually, Leah Walter. I don't know if that's from this game or from the North London derby, which was quite a physical encounter, wasn't it? Russ says they're not taking our chances. No, we haven't taken our chances yet. I think West Ham have defended pretty well, and we've maybe been a little bit nervy, haven't we, in front of goal? So combination of those two things is the reason why we haven't scored. And some of our passing has been a little bit loose today. Our passing has been so good in the last few weeks, and today it's not quite on point. But the tension of the situation, I guess you've got to understand that it's not easy, is it, when there's this much pressure to win the game? And maybe the Chelsea score maybe not really helping us, is it? Anyway, let's see. We're just giving the ball away again, and West Ham can bring it forward themselves over on this near side. Terry says half-time Yorkie needed quite possibly. Now also coming forward, it's Beth Mead inside the penalty on this near side. Beth Mead, she pulls it back to the edge of the box. Again, it's good defending from West Ham, but it's going to fall to Norwich. Is it? No, it isn't. Katie Longhurst is there to tidy it up for, in fact, it was Tamika Yalla put it out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Jordan Nobbs is in the stand there with looking at the Chelsea game, I'm sure, on her phone, it looks like there. Anyway, Noel Rich is going to take this throw for Arsenal. We just need to get this goal. Come on. Oh, again, it's a poor touch from Caitlin Ford. It's gone out for a throw to West Ham. We didn't make the most of that opportunity at all, did we? We have played 32, nearly 33 minutes of tension here at Dagenham. It is West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. But Chelsea are losing at home to Manchester United. In fact, they've gone behind twice in that game, surprisingly. When was the last time they conceded 2 goals in a WSL game? I'll tell you where it was. First game of the season at the Emirates against us, when we beat them 3-2. Actually means that we've got the best defensive record in the league now, and we've scored the most goals. We certainly deserve to win the league. Let's just hope that it's the way it goes. But again, we've lost the ball in midfield. Certainly, West Ham certainly aren't lying down, are they? They're doing everything that they can. Go on, we've got a chance now. Beth Mead's clean for one goal. She's robbed Sissoko. Is this going to be the moment? Oh, she squared it when she should have shot. And Gilly Flaherty got back. That was a big moment there. Sissoko got caught in possession by Beth Mead. She ran through on goal there. This is the moment there. She should have just shot. Instead, she tried to square it when maybe a shot was a better option. It is gone behind for a corner there. That was a bad miss. Terry says, oh, Mido, indeed. The form that she's in at the moment, you've got to go for goal there. Surely go for goal. Is that just nerves? Is that what it is? Because normally she would have gone for goal and scored. But it is a corner, though, to Arsenal on this near side. Steph Catley is going to take this for Arsenal. That was a big opportunity. We've had 1 or 2 big moments in this first half that we've yet to take. Come on, Steph, put a good ball in. Let's get this first goal. It is a decent ball towards the far post. Goalkeeper struggles and just gets a touch. It's going to be a corner again over on the far side this time. She done well actually there, Mackenzie Arnold, at full stretch just to get something on that. It was a good ball from Steph towards the far post. So I've taken this one quickly. Still in possession now. Beth Mead on the edge of the penalty. She's going to try a shot this time. Wouldn't quite fall for us. Caitlin Ford finds Kim Little. It's relentless Arsenal pressure now. Leah Walty in possession, but West Ham have forced us back. Katie McCabe plays it square to Nalmaritz. Hopefully that big miss, that big opportunity there for Beth Mead won't come back to haunt us. Kim Little now in possession. Now she finds Leah Williams on this near side. Leah Williams was low cross towards the edge of the 6-yard box, cleared away by West Ham, only as far as Kim Little. She puts a cross in, but it's deflected again off a West Ham defender. But Noel Moritz picks it up, finds Leah Walty, very central now for Arsenal, plays it out to that far side. And now it comes back in to Lotta Woobermoy inside the centre circle. As Russ rightly says there, can't worry about Chelsea, do we? Just need to take care of business. We do. We do indeed. Now, Beth Mead again inside the penalty. Again, it's Sissoko with the tackle there at full stretch. But it's going to be a corner to Arsenal again. Can Arsenal get this goal? We are into the last 10 minutes of this first half. Beth Mead did really well. Gets past Sissoko, but Sissoko did just get a block in. And then it's put behind by Longhurst. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal again on this near side, which Steph Catley is going to take. We're starting to build some pressure again on this West Ham goal. But we do need to take one of these chances, just to settle everybody down, because you could almost feel the tension on the pitch as much as you can feel it here as well. But it is a corner now to Arsenal. Steph Catley is going to take it. The last corner was a decent one to the far post. What's the delivery here going to be like? Again, it's quite decent in towards. Again, it's too close to the goalkeeper though. Mackenzie Arnold, who in her handling's good, throws the ball out to that far side to Claudia Walker. But again, Arsenal just win it back quite easily there with Viv Miedemar. And now it's gone back to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger. 36.5 minutes played. West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. It's been a tricky first half this for Arsenal. We just haven't really got going. We have had one or two moments which we haven't made the most of. But yeah, let's see what happens now. Arsenal only attacked over on that far side. Caitlin Ford, who's been in good form, of course, those 2 great goals on Wednesday night against Tottenham. Plays the ball back to Viv Miedemar over on that far side. Is she going to be able to get a cross in? No, she's held up. Plays it back instead to Katie McCabe. Now in it to Lotta Woobermoy and Leah Williamson. Arsenal certainly dominated the possession this first half, but so far we haven't managed to find that breakthrough goal. Kim Little hasn't scored in the WSL since that game against West Ham, actually, back in October, I think it was. She got 2 goals that day. We won 4-0. Beth Mead also scored. It was an own goal from Grace Fisk as well on that particular day. Is this going to be the day for Captain Kim to break that long run? She's got the ball now on the edge of the penalty. She's going to try a shot now. She plays it in instead to Beth Mead. Leah Williamson's got a little bit of space. That's a lovely ball. Noel Moritz pulls it back. Is this going to be the moment? Caitlin Ford plays it across. A shot comes in from Viv Miedemar, deflected, and then the header comes in, and it's going to run through to Mackenzie Arnold. And again, we didn't quite make the most of that. Jonas is applauding the attack there. It was good play from Arsenal initially. Beth Mead, it was. What a lovely ball that was through to Noel Moritz. Again, she could have tried a shot. She played it back to Caitlin Ford, and then Viv's shot was blocked. And the follow-up header just ran through to the goalkeeper. Terry says there, every corner too near the goalkeeper. No, she has. You're right. Sarah Bat says there, a draw won't be enough. We've got to win. No, you're right. Well, a draw would be enough if Chelsea lose, but we can't rely on Chelsea losing. So we do need to win. You're absolutely right. And we just won the ball back again in midfield. Kim Little really having a lot more influence on the game now in the last 5-10 minutes or so, driving us forward. Steph Catley down that far side finds Katie McCabe, gets it back. Katie McCabe now manages to force the ball through, and she's won a free kick. This is a dangerous moment this for Arsenal. It is just about 10 yards outside the penalty. It's over on that far side. We've got a free kick opportunity to get that ball in the box, see if we can get this goal before half time. Terry says there, West Ham defence blocked everywhere. They have so far. You're absolutely right. Sissoko's been everywhere, hasn't she? It's not just her. I mean, they've all defended well. She's been the pick of them there. But we have got a free kick now. Can we get an opportunity here to get this goal? It's over on that far side. Actually, it's a little bit further. It's about 20 yards outside the penalty area. But it's in line with the edge of the penalty area over on that far side. So it's a good opportunity to swing this ball in. Steph Catley and Beth Mead are over it there, as you can see. Looks like it's going to be Beth Mead who's going to put this in. She drills it in towards the near post, but again, it's too close to the goalkeeper. Good handling again from the Australian goalkeeper for West Ham, but we're making it a little bit easy for her. Some of those set-piece deliveries aren't quite hitting their target so far today. It's a super Sunday for the Gunners there, says Sarah. But yeah, let's hope you are right. Kevin says there, West Ham don't have the skill or knowledge to win or draw this game. Well, you say that, but they've certainly defended well. And the longer it goes on at 0-0, the more tense we're going to get, the more we're going to snatch at these chances. Beth Mead passed it when she should have shot. Niall Moritz could have shot, she passed. And, you know, the longer it stays at 0-0, this is going to be an issue. Something we do need to look at and try to improve, because at the moment, we haven't really done enough, have we, to get that lead. And West Ham coming forward again over on that far side now, looking to get a goal which would really, really make it even more difficult for us in the way this game's gone. West Ham have won the ball back again with Tamika Yallop. Now cross comes in towards the near post. Well defended actually from Arsenal. Now we've got a chance for a counter-attack. Kim Little, can we get this goal now? Kim Little plays a ball to this near side to Beth Mead. Again, it's overhit though. It's going to go out for a throw. Beth Mead looks a little bit frustrated with that service. She's looked a little bit frustrated actually so far in this game for one reason or another. But she had a big chance there, didn't she, before Beth Mead? She'll know she should have took that on and had a shot. There was an earlier chance for Katie McCabe as well. She could have took a shot. She took too long and it got blocked. And yeah, we just not. I just think it's the tension. I really do. I think, you know, last week we would have shot and probably scored. Million says, Kevin, we have even scored an offside goal against them today. And Kieran says there, Chelsea losing. Yeah, they are losing 2-1 at the moment, we're hearing, which is good news. But we still want to win. Come on, we need to win anyway, because I can't see Chelsea are bound to score at least one more goal, aren't they? Let's be honest. They're about to get a dodgy penalty or something, aren't they? They've been so lucky all season. I'm sure their luck's not going to run out today. I'm sure they'll get something from that game. So we have to win. We have got a throw though over on that far side. Katie McCabe takes it, but the referee says she took it from the wrong place. And in fact, Steph Catley's going to take it now instead. We've played nearly 42 minutes here at West Ham. It is still 0-0. The tension is building. It's been a very, very tense first half. And West Ham now coming forward themselves. We really, really do not need to go a goal down, because that would be really, really difficult then for us to come back from, wouldn't it? The way this game's gone so far, the way West Ham have defended, let's be honest. But they are coming forward now over on that far side, but a poor touch actually from Leon, and it's gone out there for a throw to Arsenal. But again, West Ham closes down quickly, won the ball back. And now they're coming forward there. Yallop with the ball. Good covering there from Steph Catley. And that's a long ball up this far side. It's well won there by Caitlin Ford, and her chest finds Viv Miedemar, plays it back to Katie McCabe over on that far side. She goes back to Steph Catley. That's a foul surely on Catley. In fact, it is. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Sorba says Maguire is playing in that United defence today. Well, let's hope not. Anyway, right. Kim Little's now coming forward. Is this going to be the moment for Arsenal? Niall Moritz has got some space on this near side. Beth Mead does find her now. Niall Moritz, can she line a cross up? But she goes outside instead to Caitlin Ford, who's very wide actually on this side here. Now Leah Williamson dinks the ball towards the penalty. It's headed out again by a West Ham defender. Comes to Lotta Woobermoy, back to Leah Williamson again. Leah Williams looks frustrated by the lack of movement ahead of her. She does find Caitlin Ford, plays it in to Kim Little. Caitlin Ford's almost playing at the moment as a right winger, surprisingly enough. Anyway, Beth Mead's moved through to the centre forward position and almost alongside Viv Miedemar, actually almost changed the shape of the team in these last 5-10 minutes. There is now a minute or so of the first half remaining. There will be a bit of stoppage time, of course. Zinsberger now in possession for Arsenal. Plays it square to Lotta Woodmore. That's a good ball over the top, actually, to run in behind from Viv over on that far side. She's got the ball just on the edge of the West Ham penalty. Viv twisting and turning, trying to get a shot away. She's free. Viv now, can she get a ball across the box? She can. Surely it's going to be a goal. No, it isn't. Caitlin Ford can't finish it off at the far post. Brilliant play from Viv. Now it's Niall Moritz. Another ball in towards that West Ham penalty. Again, it's headed out not very far. It comes to Viv again on the far post. Her shot comes in. Too close to Mackenzie Arnold. Another save from the West Ham goalkeeper. Oh, that was a big chance again for Arsenal in these closing stages of this first half. Lovely play from Viv over on that far side. Got the ball across the goal. It looked as though Caitlin Ford was going to be able to finish it at the far post as she did the other night. This is the play there from Viv. Lovely. Oh, this is a shot just a minute ago. I know it wasn't actually. Yeah, she did really well there, Viv. got the ball across the box, and Caitlin Ford couldn't turn it in. And in the end, they managed to get it clear. Now West Ham coming forward again over on that far side. They're going to win a corner at the very end of this first half. In fact, they're not. It's going to be a goal kick. Good defending, actually, from Leah Williamson. Daco says there, hope Chelsea bottle it today like a men's team. Well, we shall see what happens from that. We've got Midnia in the chat. Come on, Gunners. Love from Kenya. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Be well. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Now, also coming forward, Beth Mead, our referee's given a free kick there. We're going to play 2 minutes of stoppage time here at the end of this half, which we are into now. Beth Mead thought she'd got clear there, but the referee did give a foul. She's not very happy about that. So again, showing her frustration. Yeah, maybe it was a foul when you see the replay. Kevin says there, Mead not playing at full strength. We have to find someone else to step up. Can't keep going through her. I mean, Mead's having a good game. It's just not, I think the tension's getting to everybody. Let's be honest. I don't think it's just Beth Mead. I think everybody's a little bit off their game today. But Viv now's won the ball back over on that far side. We have now got a minute of stoppage time left at the end of this first half. Can we get the goal? Caitlin Ford now plays the ball square. It's not a great ball though. Again from Caitlin Ford, we have picked it up, but again we lose out in midfield. Leah Williamson there with a flying challenge. Actually, that's turned out to be a good ball up this near side to Beth Mead. Beth Mead now faced with Sissoko. Can Arsenal get this goal now in the final seconds of this first half? Kim Little on the edge of the box gets a shot away, but it's always bending away from the goal. And it looks like that might well be that for this first half. We've got 30 seconds to play. Looks like it is going to finish 0-0 here at Dagenham and Redbridge. It's been a slightly frustrating first half from Arsenal. I do feel as though we haven't quite got our passing game together. And when we have created one or two opportunities, we've just not quite been, clinical enough with them. Terry says, good tackle from Leah. It was a great tackle from Leah, actually. It almost started an attack, didn't it? The ball actually ended up coming to Beth Mead. But anyway, we have now played the 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. West Ham are currently in possession inside the centre circle, coming forward now with Zanetta Wynn on this near side, plays it square. It's just now whatever the referee is going to add on. In fact, she doesn't add on any more time. That is half time here at Victoria Road in Dagenham. It is West Ham women 0, Arsenal 0. Arsenal clearly been the better team in that first half. There's not much doubt about that. But the tension is looking like it's getting to us a little bit. We've had one or two big moments that we haven't quite taken advantage of, and we've got 45 minutes left of the season to try and get the goals that we need. Daco says that if Chelsea lose or draws enough, it is, but are Chelsea going to lose? They are currently losing, but are they going to lose? I would say probably not. And we certainly can't rely on that. We need to win this game. We've just got to do our job. We've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. We just need to keep doing our job, winning all our games, and hope that Chelsea do slip up somewhere. They are slipping up so far today. And Munian rightly says there, yes, Daco, but we need to get a win. You never know. Exactly, yeah, we just need to win this game. That's what we've got to do. We do generally tend to be stronger in the second half of games, don't we? So, let's hope that's the case today. It's not that we've played badly in that first half. We just played with a lot of tension, and the passes aren't quite going. And when we've had opportunities, we've not been clinical enough, have we, to get it there? But we will just show you the league table there as it stands at half time. If the season was finished now, we would be champions on goal difference. But it hasn't finished. There is still 45 minutes left to play, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more twists and turns still to come. That first half had quite a few, didn't it? Quite a tense first half that was. Terry says half time we need to up our game in the second half. We need to get a goal to settle us down. Exactly, we do. The goal to settle us down is the main thing. I've been saying that from the start, really. We do look very, very tense. The Arsenal fans really getting behind the team as they go off at half time. Anna says there, does anyone have a link to watch the game? I don't know whereabouts in the world you are. If you're in, it is on the BBC, as you can see, in the UK. I'm not sure where you are in the world to be able to watch it. But I don't know if the FA player might have it on. Not really sure. But anyway, I suppose the first half hasn't been a bad first half from us in the sense that at half time we are top of the table, so which is one place higher than we started the day. So let's not be too down about that. But ultimately, we have got to do this job in the second half. We've got to win this game. We can't afford not to. Daco says, yeah, if Chelsea draw, we must win. Chelsea might get a late goal for the well, they might do. They might get an early goal second half and even win it. We don't even know yet, do we? And Munian says Chelsea half time ended. Right, okay, that's good. So yeah, half time scores then are obviously we're winning. and Chelsea are losing. We're drawing, sorry, and Chelsea are losing. Terry says, along 45, the way this is going. Roberts in the chat as well says, hi Rich, somehow your notifications never came up. I thought you were at the game and not on there. No, unfortunately, I couldn't make it down to the game today. I'm really disappointed I couldn't be. But anyway, we are covering it here. And it's been a tense first half, really, really tense. But it's half time. It's Manchester United are winning at 2-1 goals from Martha Thomas and Ella Toone. Erin Cuthbert did equalise for them midway through that first half. But Man United are ahead at the break, and of course we are 0-0. The other scores: Birmingham are winning 1-0 at Aston Villa. Birmingham, of course, already relegated. Everton are winning 1-0 at Brighton. Manchester City are 2-0 up at Reading. Now that's a worry for me when Manchester United realise that Man City are winning, which means they can't then get that third place. Are they still going to come out in the second half and hold on for this victory? The other result is Tottenham 0, Leicester 0 at half time. That game, of course, being played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium today. So yes, we just need to win. I'm going to try not to worry about Chelsea, but I keep getting notifications every time a goal goes in. So Adeko says there, I hope Man United put 10 players behind the ball in the second half. Well, I hope they put 11 players behind the ball in the second half. Actually, no, I don't, because eventually Chelsea would probably score if they do that, but I don't know. Adeko says, sorry, Chelsea. Makinda says we need this winning to keep some Chelsea fan mouth. So no, you're right. I 100% agree with you. We do, but and their manager as well. But anyway, we've still got a lot of work to do ourselves. And Sarabha says we've got to win, all to play for in the second half. Indeed, well, it is all to play for in the second half. It's very, very tense, and it's quite exciting, isn't it? Let's be honest, it is very exciting. But ultimately, at the moment, there's a lot more. Arsenal there perhaps could have had a penalty, just showing that possible penalty there on Beth Mead from Sissoko. I'm not 100% convinced it was, if I'm totally honest, but anyway, we'll see. Now, I have sent a link to Matt. I'll send it again to see if he wants to come on at half time if he can. He's been sending some videos. He's doing the vlog today. He's got some great videos, some great footage we'll be able to bring you from the game. I'll try and get that on the channel either tonight or tomorrow morning. That is going to be really good, actually. Some great videos from him. I hope you saw the one from the Tottenham game on Wednesday. Really good vlog that was from Matt as well. It's great to have that coverage on the channel, actually, as well, isn't it? It does add an extra dimension to the coverage of the women's team that we've been doing this season. Matt's done a lot of great vlogs for us. Really good stuff, and hopefully he can have some great celebrations after the game as well, which we'll look for. Robert says on the attack left side, we're often caught too far back and no support from Miedemar. She was often stuck without a left winger to pass to. This needs sorting out. Yeah, what I would do is I would have started Stina anyway through the centre and put Caitlin on the left, because Caitlin plays better on the left than she does through the centre. So that's what I would do. And I would still make that change, actually. Maybe take Katie McCabe off and get Stina on and put Caitlin on the left. But we'll see. Udako says that in the men's team, I hate Spursy, but for women's team, I really do hate Chelsea. Why? No, I mean, the reason is, and I agree with you, I do as well. Chelsea are the team that we dislike the most in the women's team, probably for two reasons. One, because they're our rivals, aren't they? They're the team that are always we're battling for the trophies with, aren't we? And unfortunately, in recent years, they've got the better of us. And also, as well, you look at their team, you watch them play. You look at their manager. They're not very likeable, are they? They're not a very likeable team. That's the problem that they've got. I mean, in the women's game, Spurs. I mean, I know the other night they wasn't much fun, were they? The way that they played, but they're not really a threat to us, are they? So that's probably why we're not really that bothered about them. It is Chelsea's the big rivals, of course, for us. It's a bit like the Arsenal-Manchester United rivalry from the men's, isn't it? From a few years ago, which is what it's great, isn't it? It's great when you get a rivalry like that. But if we can win this league today, then it gives us one over them. That's a great finish from Ella Toone, actually, which has shut up Kings Meadow. Well done, Ella Toone. I've been a bit of a critic of hers, actually. I don't think she scores enough goals, but anyway, she got a great one there. A lovely volley at the far post. What a great goal it is. I think it got a deflection as well, and it beat the goalkeeper. And in fact, it was deflected in, but who cares? Man United are winning away at Chelsea. So yeah, good stuff. We just like to see that league table. Probably won't last, let's be honest, but anyway, we will enjoy it while we can. Robert says there, I totally agree. Obviously about playing Caitlin Ford on the left. Naz says, come on, you Gunners, indeed. So Robert says there, Rich, any early predictions for the big game? This is the big game, but I know what you mean. Terry says 2 good goals. But yeah, they were 2 good goals. Obviously, talk about the Leeds game, might you, later on. I mean, we should win, let's be honest. We should win. But Leeds are going to come and defend, aren't they? And we need to break them down. And that's sometimes when we struggle against teams that do that at the Emirates in particular. We don't score enough goals at home. But we'll see what happens. I think we'll win. I think it'll be tight, maybe 2-1, 1-0 or 2-1. I think we might just edge it. But we'll see how that goes later on this afternoon. Of course, a win today and a win on Thursday would seal 4th place, wouldn't it? But I think the North London derby away at Spurs is going to be a tough game to win, let's be honest. Tottenham played well yesterday at Liverpool, didn't they? So, but let's not worry about them. Again, it's a bit like this, isn't it? You know, we can't worry about other people's results. We just need to get our own results, win this afternoon, and then we can take care of the Tottenham game ourselves because we're playing them, aren't we? So we can worry about that then. But let's just win today. I think we will win just. I think it'll be a tight game. I think it'll be close, but I think we've just got enough to beat them. And that puts us in a great place, wouldn't it? What would that be? 5 points? No, would it be 4 points clear, wouldn't it? Ahead of that North London derby, so a good position to be in. Robert says there, any news on Miedemar's contract? Well, there isn't, but there's a lot of stories going around that she will be joining Barcelona in the next couple of weeks. Whether these stories are true or not, I don't know, but there seems to be quite a lot of speculation in the Dutch media that she will be joining Barcelona very soon. So I've got to be honest, my gut feeling is she is going to leave. I've been feeling that for a while, actually, not just now. I've been thinking it for a while, actually. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we hope she stays and signs that contract. But I think her head's been turned by Barcelona. And you can maybe understand why. At the end of the day, they're the best team, aren't they? She wants to win the Champions League. It would just be ironic, wouldn't it, if you went to Barcelona next season, we knock Barcelona out of the Champions League, and then we go on and win the cup. Anyway, we have got from. Thank you. How you doing, Matt? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. The players are just coming out now, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a taste of the atmosphere, actually.
Yeah, it sounds really good. I mean, obviously, we've heard what's happening at Chelsea, which is good news for us, but we need to be a little bit better, don't we? I think we're looking at
Yeah, that was the nerves, and I think with everything going on, I'm hoping that we can get an early goal in the first half, and that will settle us a bit. That's what we need to do. We need to get a goal, settle the nerves, and then we're out over the hill. Just hoping now I mean, my hands are shaking from everything. I've never been so nervous. It's been a fantastic game, but we need a goal now. So hopefully we see one in the second half. We've got Manu down our end, so I'm sure Manu will get us going as well. Got Jordan is here today, and she's been trying to amp the player supporters up. So is Jonas. So it's important that this carries on. We need to keep going, keep cheering the team on, and eventually that goal will come.
No, exactly. Let's hope so. I mean, we've had a few chances, haven't we? We just looked a little bit too tense. Beth Mead should have shot, shouldn't she, instead of passing it across the goal. I think just run on the score, but maybe the tension.
Yeah, I think it's just those nerves. If that early goal comes, then it's going to change the whole dynamic of the game. We can sort of relax a little bit, but we won't probably go for 2 or maybe 3 sort of goals to just settle the nerves and make sure that we get over the line fine.
Yeah, exactly. We do need a goal to settle the nerves. We do look very, very tense. Jonas looks tense, the players look tense, everybody looks tense. It's one of them sort of days, but this is a day we've just got to come out and I don't care how we do it, just get the job done, win this game, and then pray that Man United hold on to their lead.
Yeah, 100%. All we could do is do the stuff for our end. I think the bell's just gone because the players are just going to head back out onto the pitch, so I'll have to leave in a minute. But The atmosphere around here is amazing. We're gonna, no matter what, we'll cheer them to the end. And if it's a title at the end of it, I think this place the roof will have to be rebuilt.
Yeah,
Because
right. It's going to be amazing. I mean, you saw that we had the cheers when Chelsea when Man United scored.
yeah.
We'd scored at that point. It's going to be great. But yeah, let's just hope I just want us to win this game now. And if it's enough, it's enough. We can't let about the other games. Just win this, and then we'll
Yeah.
But you're right. It's going to be a big celebration anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. No matter what, it'll be a huge celebration, and it's great to be here today. I know a lot of you wanted to be here. They were still selling seats, standing up for the standing area. We've all been relocated because there were so many of us over from where we originally were to the south stand. So it's almost like an Arsenal takeover over here because they wanted it to be in the party spirit, just to will them home.
Yeah, there's like a lot of Arsenal fans you can see everywhere. There's not many West Ham fans. So we just need to get this done now, second half done. We can get the goal, win this game, and then keep an eye on Chelsea. I mean, I'm surprised Man U winning that game, but anyway, it's good news for us.
Yeah, here come the players. So I have to go, and I'll see you later. Cheers. Cheers.
Speak to you soon. That's Matt there, of course, inside the ground there. Get a little bit of the atmosphere from him there. Brilliant stuff that was there from Matt. He's enjoying the game, obviously, but the tension's getting to everybody. He's right. It is quite nervy, isn't it? And Wadako says there, Chelsea already had 2 big lucks in the second half of the season. Second goal against Villa. Yeah, that was a big one, wasn't it? And got that penalty against Birmingham. Yeah, hope the luck has run out. I hope their luck's run out, actually. Yeah, they don't deserve any more luck, do they? And Swamba says there, well, about this one, I'm damn sure we're winning the title. Well, at the moment we are, but I'm still nervous, I must admit. Udako says, Birmingham or Reading. You know, Birmingham, they got the lucky penalty. Reading, they lost, didn't they? And Terry says there, MMM77, a legend. Indeed, he is a legend. Brilliant to hear it from him in the stadium. And Robert says there, yes, her body language seems fitting to this theory, but she said she does being at Arsenal. He's not ruling Arsenal. No, I'm not 100% convinced she is leaving. That's just my gut feeling, and I agree. I think her body language has tended to suggest that in some of the games, but we'll see. Let's just enjoy this last 45 minutes of Viv and hope there's more to come. But we've got at least 45 minutes to enjoy, haven't we? Assuming he doesn't get taken off. I'm sure she won't if it's 0-0. We are getting ready for the second half, as Terry says there. Enjoy, Matt. Indeed, enjoy the second half. I'm sure he will, especially if we do get the goals and win this game. So Jonas's half-time team talk then would have been an important one, wouldn't it? A big one for him to make sure he's got the message across that he needs. Yes, I think it's more, it is just the tension of the occasion. I don't think there's anything else other than that. The reason why we haven't been as flowing as we have been in recent games. You know, I've been thinking the last sort of 3 or 4 games really that the tension didn't look like it got to us. We were just waffing teams aside easily, wasn't we? I mean, the way we beat Aston Villa last week, the Tottenham game in the end, we were, you know, we brushed them aside. Everton before that, Leicester, and teams like that, the tension doesn't seem to be getting to us, but it has today. I suppose it's inevitable, really, isn't it? Let's be honest, with the pressure that is on us for this massive opportunity that we've got to win this title, even more so now with the Chelsea result. But anyway, I say we can't worry too much about that. Now we are back, just about to get the second half underway. In fact, we have Arsenal kicking off, attacking the goal to our left, which is the terraced end behind the goal. There's a lot of Arsenal fans behind that goal. Arsenal now straight away on the front foot. Beth Mead over on that far side of right has just won a free kick for Arsenal. She's been fouled quite a lot in this game. That was Zanetta win there with that foul. And as Sabah says there, London is red. Indeed, it is red. Let's hope it stays red this afternoon. Hidako says, how about Man U? Can they still get the Champions League if they win? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it because Man City are winning 2-0 at half time. So Man City will need to lose. You can't see Man City losing from 2-0 up. But anyway, let's hope Man United don't worry too much about that. Just finish the job that they've started. And we've got a free kick on that far side. Played towards the near post. Header comes in. Oh, it almost falls inside the penalty area there to Caitlin Ford. I think it was. No, it was Caitlin Ford, the original header. It was Katie McCabe trying to get on the end of that loose ball. But it's gone behind. I don't know if it's a corner or a throw. Lovely ball that was. It was Caitlin Ford there. Tried the header. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal again over on that far side. been a good start to the second half from Arsenal. We just need to push this home now and get the goal. So it says there the early minutes are going to be crucial. Let's put some pressure on attack. Yeah, well, we seem to be doing that so far. And Terry says, come on, you women gunners, indeed. Arsenal coming forward now down this near side. Steph Catley plays the ball in to Viv Miedemar. I think it's a lovely ball over top towards that far post. A foot comes in for a defender, Beth Mead. Is this going to be the moment? Oh, she's playing it across the 6-yard box. And Mackenzie Arnold is there again for West Ham. Again, we're maybe not making those right choices, are we, when we get into those positions inside the penalty area? And it looks as though Chelsea scored at the start of the second half. They've just shown a bit of action here. Yes, Sam Kerr has just scored for Chelsea. It is 2-2 at Kings Meadow. As Emma says there, 2-2 Chelsea indeed, which means we would definitely have to win. We're coming forward now inside the penalty area. Caitlin Ford on that far side. Can she get the ball across the box? Oh, it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Especially it was Viv Miedemar there. Robert says, yes, they are messing up a lot in the box. We're just not making the right choices, are we? We knew Chelsea had come back in the second half. It is 2-2 there, as Terry says. Yeah, 2-2. Sam Kerr with the goal, inevitably for Chelsea. But anyway, we're going to try and put that in the back of our mind. We've got a corner over on that far side, which Beth Mead is going to take. Let's see what we can make of this. Let's just get ourselves in front, because currently Chelsea have gone back to the top now. Corner comes in towards the end. 6-yard, but goalkeeper can't get there this time. Oh, it's pushed back in by Viv at the far post. It's headed behind by Jill Flaherty, I think it was. It is going to be another corner though to Arsenal, this time on the near side. I don't think that pull back there from Viv was going in. Mackenzie Arnold came for that, couldn't get there. Wilburn, in fact, it was sort of going back towards the goal, but it has been headed behind. It is another corner to Arsenal, which Steph Catley's going to take on this near side. She's got Beth Mead come short. Going for live says there, smash the likes indeed. I say we need to get to at least 25 likes if we're going to win this game. Kim Little now for Arsenal. Again, she's closed down quickly, and West Ham managed to scramble the ball clear, but Arsenal got a throw just inside the West Ham half on this near side, which Katie McCabe is going to take. Okay, Man United hold on, knowing that they're not going to make Champions League anyway now. Are they going to still hold on for this draw? Also coming forward now, Beth Mead on the edge of the penalty, plays it across to Caitlin Ford, runs at that West Ham defence. Can she get a shot in the edge of the box? Caitlin Ford again, it's blocked. And it doesn't fall to Viv inside the penalty. West Ham again scramble it away. It's been all Arsenal pressure in these opening 4 minutes of the second half, but still we await the opening goal. Very, very tense this has been. Arsenal now got a throw halfway over on that far side. Can we get the goal? We've got a new subscriber, actually. Thank you very much, mate, for subscribing. Really appreciate that. We're getting close to 1,000 now, actually. So if you are new here, we do cover the Arsenal women and, of course, the Arsenal men as well. If you do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. That would be really help out the channel. West Ham now coming forward for the first time in this second half. We've played 4.5 minutes since the break. West Ham coming forward now with Kate Longhurst. She plays it back to Grace Fisk. Now Longhurst again. Did that go out? That's a low cross in towards the near post. Wilburn is across well, actually. Again, some sloppy play from Arsenal. That was Steph Catley, but it has gone behind off Kate Longhurst. It is going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. So we have now played 5 minutes of the second half. Just to update you, it's West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. It is Chelsea 2, Manchester United 2. So basically, we are where we were an hour and a half ago. Chelsea are still top by 1 point. Let's see what happens here now. Also coming forward again, but again, a West Ham defender is in the way. But now Viv has got a little bit of space on this near side. She's got Kate McCabe outside. It's a lovely ball inside the penalty area. The shot comes in from Caitlin Ford. Again, it's great defending from Sissoko. She's been an absolute brick wall here for West Ham in this game so far. We have got a corner over on that far side taken quickly by Katie McCabe. She's got the ball back again. Arsenal putting some more pressure on now. Kim Little plays it back to Lotta Wilburn. Let's just get our goal. Come on, Arsenal. Williamson now plays it in to the penalty. A long ball. It's played down towards Viv. Tries a shot. It's deflected over towards the far post, just behind Caitlin Ford. Sissoko now can complete the clearance there for West Ham. And the ball's just knocked back there to goalkeeper Zinsberger there from Woubermoy. Now Leah Williamson plays it into the feet there of Viv Miedemar inside the centre circle. She finds Leah Walty, just pops it off to Lotta Woubermoy. Emma says they're 3-2 at Chelsea. What a surprise. We kind of knew that was going to happen, didn't we? You know, Emma would have had them rollocked at half time. They come out with them 2 goals, and Chelsea are now leading 3-2. It is slipping away from Arsenal, but can we get the goal anyway? You never know. 3-2, this Man United still got a chance. Katie McCabe now on this near side, puts a cross in the edge of the box. It's got a little bit of space inside the penalty. Can she turn and get a shot in? She does. It's blocked again by a West Ham defender. This is incredible stuff from West Ham. They're holding on and holding on. Darko says they're 3-2. Yeah, it's looking like 3-2, unfortunately. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure they will update us very, very soon. It's a good cross action there from Katie McCabe. Found Viv. She had a little bit of space there. Nice touch. She couldn't quite turn, and when she did, the ball struck Grace Fisk, actually. And again, West Ham survive. A win might not even be enough now with Chelsea winning. Man United got it in them to come back when they know there's nothing at stake for them. I don't think they can, I've got to be honest. I've got a feeling that's it. Guo right, and it was with the 3rd goal for Chelsea. They've scored twice in the first, 6 minutes of the second half against Manchester United. I think that is it for us, if we're totally honest. But we still need to win this game. As Matt said, you know, it's been a great season for Arsenal, regardless of what happens here. We need to go out in style by winning this game. Let's not let what's happened at Chelsea detract away from what's been a great season, and we still need to win, though. Cross comes in from West Ham. There's no West Ham player there. Easy header from Katie McCabe. And now Arsenal can try and build an attack. We have had 1 or 2 moments again at the start of the second half, but so far we haven't managed to find that goal. Very, very frustrating it has been. Arsenal now looking to get this breakthrough. Beth Mead plays the ball in square to Kim Little, running at that West Ham defence. She was just pulled back there. Surely that's going to be a yellow card from, I think it's Kate Longhurst. It is indeed a yellow card. Can't really have too many complaints about that. In fact, it isn't. It's Brynjars Dottir with that pull back there on Kim Little inside the centre circle. A bit cynical there, actually. Stephen says there, good game. It is a good game. It's very tense, though, isn't it? Let's be honest, especially as we desperately need to win, even though it might not be enough now, unfortunately. But anyway, let's do it anyway. Leah Williamson plays the ball out to that far side to Noel Moritz. Plays the ball up the line to Caitlin Ford. Can she get a cross in? She can. It's deflected. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. I've lost count of the number of corners that we've had. It must be in double figures. That was Kim Little there winning that one. Josh is in the chat there, says 3-2 indeed. We know it's 3-2. And it's Guru Ryerson with the goal. Man United look as though they've fallen apart at the start of the second half. But anyway, let's hope they can find another goal from somewhere to help us. But we still need to win this game. If Chelsea draw, we would need to win. And let's hope we can. But anyway, Leah Williamson now plays that ball long towards Caitlin Ford. That's a good touch from her, but she's actually offside. And it's going to be a free kick to West Ham. It was looking good for us, wasn't it, for a while, with Chelsea losing, but inevitably that is that. Someone says, yeah, Joshua, don't park your bus here. Indeed. But it's not over yet, though, is it? It's not over yet. It's still a long way to go. We've only played 10 minutes of the second half. Suddenly it's not looking quite as good for us. Jordan Nobbs there in the stands with Taya Goldie and Anna Patton, obviously checking the Chelsea score on her phone. Hopefully she's not going to let that disappointment get to the rest of the players. But we're still not finding our passes here. Of course, if you remember last season, the last game of the season, we drew 0-0, didn't we, with Aston Villa. Let's hope it's not a 0-0 draw today. Although if Chelsea do win, it's not going to really make too much difference, is it, ultimately? But we still want to win our game, don't we? Joshua says, Chelsea champion. Well, not yet. Just calm yourself down, because there's still plenty of time. You've let in 2 goals already today. There's no reason to suggest Man United can't find another one from somewhere. Chelsea don't often give away leads, do they? But you never know. They don't often concede 2 goals at home, do they? But we'll see. You know, Arsenal got a throw now. We just need to win this game, don't we? And hope that it is going to be enough ultimately to give us the give us the title. But let's just win this game. Leah Walty now in midfield for Arsenal. West Ham still working very, very hard to deny our space. Lotta Woober-Moy now coming forward, plays the ball forward. It's not a good ball actually, but West Ham do manage to scramble it clear. They are now in possession in midfield with Adriana Leon. Plays it back to Sissoko, who's probably been their best player, West Ham, it has to be said. And she plays that ball back to goalkeeper Mackenzie Arnold, who goes long. In fact, it lands on the roof of the stand over on that far side, just near the dugouts. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal, which Noel Moritz is going to take. The Arsenal fans are feeling a little bit more somber mood now with that news coming through from Chelsea. But you never know. Is there still going to be some twists and turns left in this title race? Steph Catley now plays it in to Viv Miedemeier. She doesn't do particularly well there, though, Viv, and lost the ball, but she's fighting hard now to try to win it back. So we'll see what happens. Man, you've just missed a big opportunity at Kings Meadow to make it 3-3, so there's still a chance. That's a great ball from Kim. Puts Beth Mead in over on that far side. Beth Mead, oh, is that offside? How can that be offside? The flag went up. Didn't think that was offside, actually. We'll have a look at the replay. Actually, maybe it was. Fair enough. But anyway, it was very tight. So Joshua there saying, come on, it was nearly 3-3 there. So, you know, don't get too excited yet. As I say, it's not over. There could still be more twists and turns. There's been enough already today, hasn't there? And West Ham are now going to get their first corner. That cross is deflected off Steph Catley. If West Ham score now, that would make it a really, really difficult job for Arsenal, wouldn't it? And we haven't got a great record defending corners and set pieces this season, have we? So we'll have to see what happens. But anyway, it is currently a corner to West Ham. Their first corner. We played 58 minutes in the sunshine at Victoria Road, Dagenham. It is West Ham 0, Arsenal 0 still. But the big news is Chelsea are winning 3-2 now at Kings Meadow, so that would give them the title, of course, if they win today. A draw would be enough if we can win this game. At West Ham's corner now goes deep towards the far post. Good defending from Lotta Woober-Moy. In fact, the referee has blown for a free kick. I think the ball went out of play from that corner anyway. So Arsenal now have got a goal kick. We've played 58, nearly 59 minutes. Surely it's got to be Stina time for Arsenal very, very soon. She came on last week and got a great goal. In fact, it is Stina time, just as we mentioned it. Stina Blackstenius is coming on for Arsenal. She's just replaced Caitlin Ford. Just about to say we needed her. Come on, you rip-roaring Reds. Indeed, well, it's rip-roaring Yellows today, isn't it? But yes, we need to win this game. Stina's on now. Come on, Stina, get yourself a goal. Brilliant touch there from Viv, actually, bringing the ball forward now. Can she get that link up? That's a nice ball through, looking for Beth Mead against Sissoko's there. But Arsenal again pick up the loose ball. Steph Catley in quickly. Arsenal now moving the ball a lot quicker as we look to try to get this breakthrough in this game. Ball is back though with Williamson. Plays it square to Woober-Moy. She plays it up this near side, looking for Steph Catley. Plays it back to Woober-Moy now square to Leah Williamson. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get this goal. We've played nearly 60 minutes. Viv now with a little bit of space. She's got a nice run from Stina. Stina now inside the box. Her first touch. Oh, Stina puts it in. It is 1-0. Her first touch. Stina Blackstenius has got the goal. We said it was time to bring her on. She's come on. She's done it. Once again, second week running, she's off the bench with a goal. She maybe didn't hit that shot that cleanly, actually. It doesn't matter. The Arsenal fans behind the goal are celebrating. Is it going to be the big moment? Fantastic stuff there, and of course it is. Oh, just a little finish there into the corner of the net. Here we go. Look at this. Stina Blackstenius just got the shot away. Goalkeeper was a little bit slow going down. We don't care. It doesn't matter. It is 1-0. Good for Life says goal. Moolian says Stina. And thanks indeed. Stina with the goal. Finally make the breakthrough. It took a long time, hasn't it? But we've got it now. It is 1-0. Finally got the goal. And Stina will score goals for us. I've always said that she will. And she has 61 minutes was the time of the goal. Gunnar for Life says, now all we need is Man U ladies to score and it's back on. Indeed, we do. And they did nearly score an equaliser a little while ago. So it's not over yet, this title race, is it? We've got our win. We've got our lead, sorry, not win yet. Can Man United do us a favour? Stephen says, it's not over. Come on, you guys. No, it isn't over. Steener's in again. Is this going to be a second goal? Oh, it's Beth Mead inside the penalty. Beth Mead across the goal. Oh, she's hit the crossbar. Oh, dear me, that was amazing now. Beth Mead got clear, fired a shot and beat the goalkeepers, hit the crossbar. Wow. Arsenal now really are in control of this game. We do need a second goal. It's a lovely flick, actually, from Stina Blackstenius to put Beth Mead in. She's ran at that past Sissoko, beat the goalkeeper, hit the underside of the crossbar. Wow. Incredible, incredible stuff. And almost 2-0 there. Beth looking to score for the 7th game in a row. Couldn't quite get that one. Terry says Mead hit the crossbar. Indeed, she did. So unlucky there, wasn't she? What an effort that was. And Munian says there, Mead, indeed. Mead, indeed. But she didn't quite manage to get that one in, unfortunately. But we have got the lead. That's the main thing. Stina Blackstenius with the goal, a big goal. It just goes to show, doesn't it, how important the substitutes are. It's a squad game in the WSL these days, and Stina's proving her worth. She come on last week, got a goal. She's come on this week and got a goal. That's 7 already for Arsenal for her. And she's proving to be a really good signing, isn't she? Sabah says there, to be a Guna indeed. Come on, Arsenal, let's get another goal. Let's win this game. And then let's just pray Man United can do something. Now we're coming forward again through midfield. Katie McCabe on the run. She's played the ball out to that far side to Beth Mead. Kate McCabe's got clear again, but it's going to be a throw, unfortunately, to West Ham. Off, Sissoko it was who challenged Katie McCabe, but it has gone out for a throw to West Ham. West Ham defended well, but finally Arsenal get a breakthrough. Stina Blackstenius with the goal. Didn't look like she'd hit it particularly well, but she placed it perfectly in that corner. The goalkeeper, Mackenzie Arnold, couldn't quite get down quick enough. Now Arsenal have got another opportunity now. Viv Miedemar on the edge of that penalty, cuts inside, tries a shot. Oh, is it in? Oh, it's not. It's just in the side netting. I thought that was 2-0 for a moment now. Viv looks a little bit frustrated. She should maybe have got that on target. It's a good run, actually, inside Sissoko. The West Ham defender coming in from that far side. Beat the keeper, hit the side netting. Actually, a few Arsenal fans behind that goal thought that was in. Guna for Life says there, side netting. It was indeed the side netting. But we've got the goal. We do lead, and that is the most important thing. Brilliant stuff there. Robert says, I was thinking this is a game for Blackstenius, and there she is. As you know, I have not rated her before, but she's a strong player and proved me wrong. I've always liked her. I think she's a brilliant player. I think she's a brilliant signing. Taiwo says there, with the same scoreline, we're going to win the league. No, we need Chelsea to drop points. We need Man United to equalise. At the moment, with Chelsea winning, they would win the league and we'd be second, unfortunately. But there's still plenty of time. We've played 64.5 minutes, so there's, 25 minutes or so left, plus stoppage time for Man United to get a goal. West Ham are going to be making a substitution now, actually. Their first change, of course, Arsenal's changed as well. It's going to be Zanetta Wynn, who is going off for West Ham. She's played pretty well, actually. And it's going to be Katerina Savikova coming on, the Czech girl coming on there for West Ham. That's their first substitution today. Taiwo says, if it remains the same with Chelsea too. Yeah, Chelsea win, they win the league. Now we've got another chance here. Steph Catley with a shot. Oh, she scored! Steph Catley makes it 2-0. Arsenal have surely won this game now. It's all on Chelsea, Manchester United now. Brilliant goal that was there from Steph Catley. Her first WSL goal for the club, and it's an important one as well, isn't it? A brilliant finish as well inside the penalty into that top corner. It's been a good week for her with that new contract as well, hasn't it? Brilliant stuff from Steph Catley. And this is the goal. Brilliant finish from Catley on her left foot into that top corner. What a brilliant goal that is from Steph Catley. Fantastic stuff from her. As Gary Fly says there, 2-0. Indeed, it is 2-0. Terry says 2-0. Ashmat says there, Man U are such a frustration. Yeah, they are a frustration, but you never know. Taiwo says it's 2 now. Wow, what a great goal that was, actually, from Steph Catley into that top corner. I think it's because we had a chat to her last week after the game against Aston Villa. That's why. you know, she signed a new contract because we convinced her to, and now she's got a goal as well. And I'm taking responsibility for that. Darko says it's 4-2 to Chelsea now. Why does that not surprise me? Gwyneth Light says I think the stream has a slight delay as it's live streamed. Toru says, oh god, yeah, I think it's 4. Darko says 4-2 at Chelsea. Yeah, Man United have fell apart in the second half. I had a feeling they might have done. I'm not totally surprised about that, if I'm honest. We said we could only do our job, and we're doing our job. It is 2-0. Actually, I haven't updated the score. I do apologise. Let me just update that for you. There you go. It is 2-0 now. Josh is laughing. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but you know, you've been lucky. You have been lucky in the last few games. It was a bad mistake by Man United trying to play it out from the back. They've done that a lot this season. It's cost them. They've done it again, and it's cost them a 4th goal. And it was a decent finish, actually. And it's Sam Kerr again. And Chelsea are winning the league, and good luck to them. But you have to say they've been lucky, and you know it should be our title. I think everybody knows that. But anyway, we've done what we had to do today, which is winning this game. I'm sure we're going to win now. West Ham haven't offered enough to suggest they're going to be able to score 2 goals. And Man United gave us hope, didn't they, for a while? But unfortunately, you can't rely on Manchester United, can you, to do anything? We're going to finish on 55 points, which is a fantastic. Good Life says, yeah, where's the mods banning for laughing? I mean, to be fair, let him, you know, let him enjoy his moment, because I think it's quite obvious that Chelsea team are finished. This is their last season, isn't it? They've not got any money to buy any new players next season. Half of their players are leaving, and it's, you know, let them enjoy their final season of winning anything. We are the new kids on the block, if you like. We're coming, and the next 2 or 3 years are going to be all about Arsenal. So, you know, he can laugh all he likes. Robert says there, Catley, another player who is now doing very well. Yeah, she's got better and better as this season has gone on. Stephen says there, we did our job. Are you doing a Leeds game? I'm not doing a Leeds game, no. Unfortunately, I've got stuff on this afternoon. But Tyree says it's over. It is over indeed. Robert says there, Chelsea just got bought. Yeah, they got bought out, but don't they still owe all that money back to Roman Abramovich? They're not going to be spending money on players, are they? And after their team are leaving anyway. So we won't worry about them. They're finished anyway. They're finished. We are the new team that's going to be dominating women's football now for the next 5 years. And Chelsea's just going to have to suck it up, aren't they? But anyway, let's just enjoy these last 20 minutes of the season. We are winning this game. It's not going to quite be enough. It's going to be a frustrating finish for us. But anyway, Terry says there, Josh has a sad life and a French name. Don't get much worse than that. No, that's true. He does have a French name. But anyway, maybe he is French. Well, we know. But anyway, he needs to support his local team, doesn't he? Instead, Udako says there, even I hate Chelsea, but I can't deny Chelsea really have champion mentality, thing which we don't have. They can change from losing position in the first half if they come for winning position. No, they've done that. You know, to be fair, we haven't got ourselves in a losing position, have we? We haven't even conceded a goal for weeks. You know, Chelsea have struggled over the line, but you're right, they've got that mentality. You kind of know they're going to probably win their games. But I think this is their swan song, isn't it, Chelsea? As the top team in the WSL, we're going to be back stronger than ever, and I'm sure we're going to have some good years coming, actually. So enjoy it where you can, Chelsea, because it's not going to last much longer for you. And I think they know that as well. Sissoko now being put under pressure, but she does get the ball back to goalkeeper Mackenzie Arnold. West Ham now, I think they know this game's done. There's still 20 minutes to play. It is 20 minutes now. That cross comes in, but it's far too close to Zinsberger. And it is comfortable there for the Arsenal goalkeeper. And it's looking as though that is it now for the league title, certainly. But I'll say it's been a good season for us, and we need to enjoy it, though. We need to enjoy the rest of this season now, and I'll say what could be the last 20 minutes for some of these players. Is it going to be Viv's last 20 minutes for Arsenal. I think we'll see a reaction at the end. That might give us a bit more of an idea when the full-time whistle goes. Steele now scoring that first goal, trying to hold the play up just inside the West Ham half. The ball gone out there for a throw. Robert says, I totally disagree. Our girls did well. We deserved the league. If the point system was different for losing games, we would be champions. They lost 2. So I see it as a point system error only. I mean, we drew a couple too many. That game against Tottenham's the one me. We should have won that game comfortably away. We had 50 chances in that first half, didn't we? And to only draw that game, that was the one for me where I think when we look back, that'll be the one game, because we should have won it, and we didn't. We conceded a goal and ended up drawing when we should have won. So that's the game that it was the pivotal game for me. We will talk about that obviously later on in the week on Friday on the women's show. We do look back on the season, but for me that was the game where it got away. West Ham have just had a headed chance there from Brins. John Datia. It's gone wide from a corner. Only West Ham's second corner of the game. It was an opportunity there for the Icelandic player. Has it just wide? Robert says there, yes, but to lose games to me is the worst for anyone. Well, it is, but what Chelsea didn't do was they didn't draw too many, did they? They just managed to win those games. You look at some of them recent games that they struggled in, but they did manage to get the job done. A shot again from West Ham now. Arsenal just switched off a little bit since that second goal. It's deflected. It is going to be a corner to West Ham again. We're having 1 or 2 opportunities now in these closing stages. I don't know whether Arsenal know the Chelsea score and it'd be disheartening for them because they'll know it was the substitute there, Savitskova, with that effort that's gone deflected wide. It is another corner to West Ham as we move in towards the last 15 minutes. Hidako says there, we need a very quick player like Hemp that can take a 1-2 defenders easily on the left wing. Yeah, I mean, Hemp would be a fantastic signing if we could get her. I don't think Man City will sell her to us, but anyway, she would be a great sign, I agree. But anyway, let's see what happens. I'm sure there'll be some players coming in over the summer for Arsenal as we look to, consolidate this great season for us and look to push on and build for next season and go that one step further. Which it's looking as though we're just gonna miss out on 1 point. I mean, incredible stuff, really. We had to win all our games after that Chelsea draw. We knew we had to win all our games. It looks as though we're going to win all our games. Not quite enough, is it? Frustrating, but something to be celebrated. It's a free kick to West Ham, which Adriana Leon's going to take from that far side. Here it comes in. It hits the bar. I think it was Jill Flaherty there, the former Arsenal player, has hit the crossbar, and it's been scrambled behind there. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. It was Jill Flaherty there with the header. It's a good free kick actually from that far side from Leon. Header there, beats Zinsberg all the way, hits the top of the crossbar. West Ham put it back into the box again, and finally it's gone behind for a goal kick. That's the nearest West Ham have come to a goal. That header there from their captain Flaherty off the crossbar, and it has gone behind for a goal kick to Arsenal. West Ham are now enjoying a little bit more opportunities actually in these last 5 minutes or so. So I don't know whether Arsenal have just maybe slightly mentally switched off since the second goal, probably knowing that the title is not going to be ours, unfortunately, this season. But let's see if we can push on and get some more goals in these last few moments, 15 minutes that remain. Terry says that great pass by the ref against Man City done me. Yeah, I mean, possibly. That game was 0-0 at the time. It may well have finished 0-0 regardless of that. It still would have been a point as opposed to a win. So I don't know. Yes, that was a moment as well. That was a big moment, you have to say. But anyway, I still think that Tottenham game's a one because we should have won that game against Tottenham. We were a better team in that first half. We had 5 or 6 big chances. We should have won. And the 3 points there, if we won that game, we would now be looking at the title, wouldn't we? Robert says there, 49 games undefeated. These counted as not losing. So it's a weird system on these points. Well, no, I mean, we didn't lose a game that season, but draws are 2 points dropped, aren't they? One draws, 2 points dropped. If you have too many of them, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Oh, we just lost the ball again there, but Leah Williamson tidies that up. Terry said that was you said we've had that comment already about the Man City game. A good fly said, doesn't Lisa Evans play for West Ham? She used to play for us. Yeah, she's on loan, so she can't play today because the loan system means she can't play against her parent club. But she's on loan with West Ham. I think she'll join them in the summer permanently. She made a video the other day, didn't she? The vlog that she was doing sort of talked about how happy she's been at West Ham, and I'm sure that's where she'll be playing permanently next season. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, with Viv as well, we know how those two seem to follow each other around, don't they, wherever they go. So we'll see what happens with obviously Viv's contract situation. Obviously, finishing second this year won't help with it, let's be honest. Anyway, Sissoko now in possession for West Ham. Plays a long ball over the top. It's going to run away from Adriana Leon, and it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. We've got 13 minutes to go. So we're a little bit flat now, unfortunately, with Chelsea 4-2 up. But anyway, Robert says there, the Lions person is so young, but spot on, very sharp. Yeah, I mean, they've certainly been sharp. They're showing a lot of images of Vivianne Miedemeier, probably knowing this could well be her last few moments in an Arsenal shirt. Leah Walty now in possession, though. Great for her to get a goal, wouldn't it? Arjan says they're hard luck Arsenal fans. Well, yeah, it's going to be hard luck, but we've had a great season. We've played some great football. We've been the better team this season, let's be honest. Chelsea have been lucky, but it's luck that's going to bring them the silverware. And I'm sure Sky and everybody else will be delighted because they love a bit of Chelsea, don't they? Steph Catley, the goal scorer for the second goal, with his throw on the near side, finds Katie McCabe. Tries to turn away from West Ham player, and Viv now picks the ball up. Is she going to score her last goal for Arsenal today? She's coming forward down this near side. That's a good ball in to Beth Mead inside the penalty. A lovely turn from Beth Mead away from Sissoko, but again, Sissoko comes back, defends that well, actually. Maybe we should be looking at signing her, you know. How Sissoko, who's had a great game at the back, you know, we're not quite sure what's happening with Rafaela Souza. She's not played for ages, has she? With injury, we do need more defenders. I certainly need another central defender. So yeah, maybe that's what we should look at her maybe over the summer, because she's certainly had a great game today. You have to say, the one from Brighton as well is Victoria Williams. She's a great defender as well, isn't she? So there's some good players out there already in the WSL that we could look to strengthen our team for next season. That's a ball over the top. Stina Blackstenius, is she offside? Yes, she is offside. Again, the ball maybe not getting played forward to her quickly enough there. She did get the crucial first goal today, her 7th of the season. Russ says there, feel sorry for them, just didn't fall our way. Yeah, we have been a bit unlucky, but that game against Tottenham for me is the one. So frustrating it was at the time, and even more so now when you look at the way the season's finished on the points and stuff like that. But anyway, West Ham coming forward now, looking for a goal of their own to finish their season. But Leah Williamson there in control at the back. Oh, she nearly went into trouble, but she has won a free kick anyway. Adako says there, Man City had many injuries earlier in the season. Next season they'll be back as a top team, and I don't know if we'll have the same chances as this season. Wait to what we bring in new players. No, exactly, yeah. We'll have to see what new players we bring in, which I think we will. Yeah, Man City will be strong next season. You know, they're not going to have the same number of injuries again. And I think it could be a three-way title race next year, couldn't it? You know, I'm sure Chelsea will still be strong. And I think we'll be stronger next season as well. And let's see what happens. It is going to be an exciting season, but we've certainly shown how good we are. And, you know, we played Man City away when they had their full team and they couldn't beat us. So, you know, we just have to keep going and not dropping a couple of stupid points that we did this year. Now, Viv Miedemeyer's coming forward herself. Is this going to be a moment for her last goal for Arsenal, possibly? She's on the edge of the West Ham penalty area. She plays it to this near side to Katie McCabe. She maybe should have had a shot then, but instead she didn't. We've got a throw instead on this near side, which I think Steph Catley is going to come forward to take. I think it's going to be a substitution first. Is it going to be for Arsenal or is it going to be a West Ham change? Let's have a look. Beth Mead going off. Again, she's had a great game today, Beth Mead. Unlucky not to score when she hit the crossbar. And it's going to be Keats coming on, Nikita Paris, for these last 9 minutes of this game. What a season Beth Mead's had, by the way. Fantastic, fantastic. I think she's been the player of the season in the WSL. Brilliant season from her. And she rightly gets the applause of all the fans in the stadium as she goes off a little bit early today. Terry says Mead off, Paris on, indeed. West Ham are making a substitution as well. Walker's gone off. Claudia Walker and Louis Joel is coming on. Oh, no, sorry, it's Mel Phillips who's come on, sorry, for West Ham. Deco says, do you take Emma Hayes as our manager? Absolutely not. We've got Jonas, and Jonas is going to prove to be even better than Emma Hayes. That ball played into Stina Blackstenius. She couldn't quite turn away there from the West Ham defender, but West Ham still can't really get the ball away. Vivian Miedemar again on the edge of the box. It just runs away from her as well. And that ball's going to bounce off Steph Cat. It's going to be a goal kick to West Ham. We are now into the last 7.5 minutes here at Dagenham. It is West Ham 0, Arsenal 2. We've done our job. It's all we could hope for today was to do our job. Yes, we hoped that Man U would help us out, but they haven't. Terry says no to Adako. No, I wouldn't either. I can't stand the woman. Yes, she's a great coach. There's no doubt about that, but I can't stand her. And since she's left Arsenal, she's been very bitter towards us. And I don't think she'd come back anyway, if I'm honest. Here we go now. Katie McCabe inside the West Ham penalty area. There's a mistake there at the back from West Ham, but they do manage to get the ball over, not very far. Viv goes around the outside, gets to the byline, pulls it back. Surely it's going to be 3-0. No, it isn't. Oh, it was right across the goal. I thought Stina might have had a little tap in there. It just ran away from her there. Great play again from Viv Miedemar. Ardy's going to be our last 6 or 7 minutes in an Arsenal shirt. Let's hope not, but I'm kind of resigning myself to the fact that it is probably going to be, unfortunately. You know, we've got a throw on that far side. Noel Moritz, who's had a great season as well, is about to take this throw, plays it short to Kim Little. And Hideko says there why she's in the Hall of Fame proven. No, you can't knock her record. I just don't like her. And, Jonas has done a great job. So I want to stick with him. Viv again, though, does really well inside the penalty area there. Brilliant play from a lovely pullback. Oh, it's Nikita Paris and Stina both looking for that tap-in. West Ham are making 3 substitutions now, actually, as we move into the last few minutes of the season. It's going to be Louis Joel is now coming on for them, and it is going to be Katie Longhurst who's gone off. That's their next change. She gets a hug off her manager there, Katie Longhurst. She played all right today. And we're also going to see Grace Gerard as well coming on. And she's replacing Sissoko, who was brilliant actually for West Ham. I have to say, I'm giving her a round of applause. She played really well today. And the final substitute for it's Bryn John Dottier has gone off, and it is going to be Hala Hussein, of course, who we know very well, who's just come on for West Ham for these last few minutes. Robert says there, we agree, so proud of our women. We never had 12 players. No, we didn't often, but anyway, we should be proud of them all. They've had a fantastic season. To only lose 1 game in the WSL is a fantastic achievement. To win the league is heartbreaking, but yes, they've been brilliant, and we should, and rightly so, be proud of them all. And proud of the job that Jonas has done as well. In his first season, let's not forget as well, he was rewarded, of course, with that new contract this week. To me, that's what you need to do as a manager to deserve a contract. You know, make your team competitive at the top of the league, and that's what he's done. Fully deserved his new extension to his contract till 2024. And so we are going to finish the season with another victory. And they've given Miedemar player of the match. She's been good. It's been a difficult one to pick a player of the match, actually, because it's been a little bit of a bitty performance from Arsenal, but Viv's class has shown in this game. Can she finish our Arsenal career with a goal? That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would finish the day off nicely. We're assuming it's going to be finishing our Arsenal career. Robert says there, Rich, when the camera was zooming around the ground, I was looking to see if you and the crew were there, as my notifications never showed. I don't know why your notifications never showed, actually. I'm not quite sure why. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it today. Matt's there, of course. he did come on at half time. He's doing the vlog today, which is going to be good. But no, unfortunately, no, we couldn't make it there today. We was there last week at the Villa game, as you know, and that was we just couldn't quite make both games. Unfortunately, had to make a decision which one to do. In the end, maybe we made the good choice because that was a great game last week, wasn't it? 7-0 plus the bank holiday helped as well. It would have been more difficult this week to have done it. But anyway, West Ham just had a shot there. It was Hasegawa, the Japanese woman, with an effort from distance, which went high over the crossbar, didn't really threaten at all. Zinsberger's goal. We are now into the last 3.5 minutes of the season, plus stoppage time, of course. It is going to be a disappointing end in a way because we're not going to win the league, but it's been a good win again for Arsenal. So he finished with 8 wins in a row, conceded just 2 goals in that run. Robert says, yes, appreciate the videos. No, thank you very much, mate, for tuning into them as well. Always appreciate your support as well. So, yeah, the season is about to come to a close, and yes, it's been a good season. It's been a difficult season at times. A lot of games, obviously, that we've had to play because of the Champions League as well, and to go so close, it does show big progress for the season, and that's all we can hope for. Daco says, I see Jonas is like Pep with Man City in Champions League, good but unable to get to the finishing line. Well, I mean, he's only had 1 season with us in it, hasn't he? Pep's had hundreds of seasons, so I don't think we can quite say that yet, can we? I think we need to, wait and see what happens in the next couple of years. So he's got another two years at Arsenal at least, hasn't he? So let's hope that we do see better stuff in the Champions League from Arsenal. But it's winning these WSLs to me is the thing. I always judge us on how we do in the domestic leagues, not so much what happens in Europe. That's a bonus, isn't it? Yes, it'd be nice to win it again. We are still the only English club to win it, of course. Let's not forget that. While Chelsea can say what they like, we are still the only English team to win the Champions League. And who knows, maybe next year we can win it again. Let's wait and see. But we're coming into the last minute of the 90 now. Bringing the curtain down on this great season it's been in the WSL for Arsenal and for women's football in general. Actually, it's been a really good season. It looks like Frida Marnham is going to come on for these final few minutes. She's had a good season. That's her first season, obviously, at the club. Stina now in possession. Goal scorer of that opening goal. That's a good ball out wide to Noel Moritz coming forward. She's got Nikita Paris outside on that far side. Nikita Paris now wins a throw for Arsenal as we head down towards stoppage time at the end of this game. Udako says, a couple of years, oh my God, is already heartbreaking this season? Yeah, it's 1 season, isn't it? Viv is now going off. Is this going to be her last moment as an Arsenal player? Let's see her reaction. I mean, if it is, what a player she's been. She's not in any rush to leave the field. Let's see what her reaction is to the fans as she goes off. That might give us some clue as to whether or not it is going to be her last appearance in an Arsenal shirt. I think it is the way she's leaving there, head bowed. I think we well be seeing the last of Vivianne Miedema in an Arsenal shirt, and that'll be very, very sad. We'll see exactly what happens there. But Frida Marnham has come on. Who's getting a drink there? Is this her last? Is that the last we've seen of her in an Arsenal shirt? Cross comes in there from that far side from Stina Blackstenius, but West Ham will clear this away. There's going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time. Terry says there, Viv, slow walk off. Yeah, it was a slow walk off. What does that mean? I'm not sure. She's just chatting to her good friend, Manu Bocci there. I think that's the end personally for her Arsenal career. But anyway, let's hope not. Terry says, let's hope the girls are proud of what they've achieved this season and our fans show them the respect they deserve. No, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll be proud when they'll be disappointed, obviously, of course. Robert says there, the way we need to look and weigh this season up is to look back at how Barca beat us and weigh up that standard. We will only improve when we see how our players matched up to their final. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to look too much at Barcelona. They're on a different level to us still, and that's where we want to get to, of course. And I'm sure that's going to be the aim. Hideko says, I believe in Wenger's youth team project in 2008 to win the league, and I waited for nothing until 2022. And Bakara says, yeah, she's always like, no, she is. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want it to be our last moment in Arsenal shirt. Now suddenly Nikita Parris is in. Is this going to be 3-0? Nikita Parris round the keeper. Oh, it's off the line. Oh no, it was Flaherty there, cleared it off the line. Nikita Parris there looking to get her first WSL goal for us in open play. She was quite unlucky actually. It was a ball over the top there. She's clean through on goal. Nice touch, nice composure to round the keeper. Looked as though she had scored, but it was cleared off the line. Very, very unlucky there from Nikita Parris because can never tell anything from her demeanour. No, that's true actually. You're right. You can't really. Maybe I'm reading too much into it because I do think she's probably going to leave. Terry says Paris missed a sitter. Well, I mean, she didn't miss it, did she? She's so good composure. It was a good clearance off the line. We have got a corner though on this near side, which Steph Catley's going to take left-footed and out swing out towards the edge. 6-yard box header comes in. That's it's cleared away by West Ham. It is going to be another corner again over on that same side again by Steph Catley. We're into the last 40 seconds of the season here at West Ham. Arsenal are going to end with this corner again from Steph Catley. Can we finish with a third goal, which would be a nice way to finish the season? That corner comes in. Again, West Ham clear it away, and they clear the second ball as well. We have now played the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Katie McKay plays the ball back to Zinsberger now. It's just however much longer the referee wants to add on. We have done our job. And there goes the full-time whistle. It's been a great season, actually. Wasn't quite enough in the end, but brilliant, brilliant season it's been for the Arsenal women. It finished here today at Victoria Road at Dagenham Ground. West Ham women 0, Arsenal women 2. Those 2 second-half goals from substitutes Stina Blackstenius and Steph Catley gave us the victory, which is all we could do. We had to win our game to have any chance realistically of winning the league. We did that. Very, very nervy performance maybe from Arsenal. Better in the second half. We got those 2 goals, but of course, wasn't quite enough, was it? In the end, wasn't quite enough to give us what we perhaps deserve for the season. You don't always get what you deserve in life, and that's certainly the case today. It's a lovely moment there. I just missed it. Viv and Lisa Evans together on the pitch there. Let's just hope this isn't the end for Viv's Arsenal career, but it's been a very I suppose it feels a little bit flat, doesn't it now? Let's be honest. You know, it was looking great, wasn't it, earlier on? At half time we were champions at half time. It wasn't quite meant to be today, but we got the job done. We won the game pretty convincing in the end, it has to be said. A good performance from Arsenal. Deco says, oh my God, Paris will never score a league goal anymore. I have no hope on her. Just said, no. She's a great player. She was a bit unlucky there, actually. I thought so anyway. Robert says, yes, Jonas' body language as he collided with Miedemeier there was kind of blanking. No, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Robert says, Rebecca, I used to rate her, but she's not got that winning form we need for sure. No, she hasn't had a great goal scoring season for us, really, has she? Robert says there 4 times the league changed in that game. Yeah, it did. It was very up and down. We finished with 55 points. That's a great total, actually. 1 defeat, a goal difference of plus 55 as well. The best goal difference. We scored the most goals. We let in the least goals. We had the most shots. We had the best possession. We had the most passes. I don't think anyone can deny we wasn't the better team in the league this season. But unfortunately, it's about points, isn't it? And we didn't quite get enough, did we? Chelsea just managed to get that 1 point more than us. Man City have clinched the 3rd Champions League spot. They won today. They finished on 47 points. Terry says, well done, girls. Great season. Been as entertaining as Richard's commentary. Well done, both of you. No, thank you very much, Terry, for your support again, as always. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's a little bit flat, isn't it? I must admit we are feeling a little bit flat today, but Arsenal got the job done today. That's all we really needed. We needed to win our game. We have done that. Jonas is just chatting to the girls there. I'm sure he's saying how proud he is of them, as indeed we are. Adako says the only good thing this season is we only lost one, and we lost to a relegated team, Burnley. Yeah, we did. One of them days with a lot of problems at the time, with a lot of issues with injuries and stuff like that. It was just an unfortunate timing of that game. But yes, disappointing to lose that game. But ultimately, Chelsea lost to Reading, cancelled that out, didn't it? I still say it was that Spurs game. But anyway, we will talk about it on the show on Friday. But it has finished here today. West Ham 0, Arsenal 2. Those 2 second half goals from Stina Blackstenius and Steph Catley to round off the season for Arsenal. Not quite the dramatic, glorious finish that we hoped for, but ultimately it's been a great season, and the girls should be proud. We should be proud of them. Robert says, yes, it's about points. My argument exactly. We did not lose as much as Chelsea. That's why we're the better team. I just thought we're the better team anyway, but unfortunately the league table won't show that, will it? Munian says, we had an exceptionally good season. Let's win it next campaign. Indeed, let's win it next campaign. You're right. Henry says, good morning to all the Arsenal fans. How are you doing, Henry? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you are well. Going for Life says, you're doing the men's match for leagues now. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not going to do that, no. Unfortunately, I've got other stuff on. I haven't got time to do that today. Udako says, we must win on Leeds today. Another hope coming up. No, you're right. We must win on Leeds. You're absolutely correct. We must do that. So, yeah. But anyway, thanks to all you guys for watching. Anyway, it's been great. I really enjoyed it, and I think they've shut me down because I showed some of the game. What a bunch of knobheads. Oh well, might as well go then because they've took the stream off. So thanks to everybody for that. Thanks for watching anyway. I will see you guys very, very soon.